Left jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back
Good morning, everyone. WCS back on deck once again. You already know what it is, man. Big shout out to the supporters. The first on deck, EXO Factor in the building. You already know, man. Salute to you, brother, for pulling up on deck. Big blunts and boxing on deck this morning. OG Combat, what's good with the blunts in the building? Mr. DBMH on deck. Salute to you. Yeah, we got a hot one today, man. You know, WCS got to keep the fire flame hot. You got to keep the goddamn pan full of grease, because we know what happened when grease hits goddamn human skin. That shit does damage. And that's what you got to spray these motherfucking aerosexuals down with. Real talk, it's gonna get a bit disrespectful, because listen, I hear people up here talking about people don't mention names and all that, but look, when WCS mention names, right? They don't say nothing about it. They'll talk about everybody else talking in circles. I don't do with these other dudes. These cats don't mention names, and you got to keep, you address them as a man. You know what I'm saying? You address them as a man. You mention their name. You let them know what it is, man. They don't even say nothing. But then when they start getting on somebody for not mentioning names, it's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's not mentioning names. Oh man, you taking shots at me, man. You don't have to pull that information from WCS, because I'm gonna give you as direct as I possibly can, because that's the cloth I'm cut from. It ain't no trying to figure out something. This ain't a damn Easter egg hunt. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to this Spence Crawford situation that's absolutely been blown out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? People just making, a little bit of nickel here, quarter there. You know what I'm saying? A couple of dollars here. You know what I'm saying? They taking full advantage of using Terence Crawford, the pound for pound king, as their topic of discussion. I get it, man. If you wanna get paid, talk about the best. If you want to get paid, talk about the best. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the best in the game. That's what they're doing. They're talking about Terence Crawford. That's why they feel that that's going to get them the most views. That's going to populate the algorithm. That's going to give them the amount of traction and attention that they need to their channel. They're somewhat freeloading. You feel me? And they have no problem with freeloading, because they feel like they're detached from Terence Crawford, but really they are seriously attached. They are enamored and infatuated with this man. Retro boxing and documentaries on deck. Blood boxing, the OG. What's good with it? In the building. Chase Money, salute to you. Silence King, salute. Hey, check this out. If any one of them stray feral dogs, them mutts, come over here, them aerosexual mutts, man. I got that time today. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all little aerosexual mutts to be running around here crying and you know, about tweets and everything. We're gonna talk about the tweets. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about how people trying to sit up here and say Terence Crawford now threatening them. I swear to God, man, make up your mind, dog. You want to be a dickhead or you want to be a vagina lip? What the fuck is going on? Now y'all crying about Crawford, what he said in a tweet? We're gonna get to that. But first of all, salute to everyone in the house. You feel me? Appreciate y'all pulling up. We're about to get down to this cook section. Hot Grease Chronicles as always. That's the only way it has to be. You know what I'm saying? So this whole situation we've seen played out and changes have been made. Provisions have been made. You know what I'm saying? We have separated from last year, supposedly, and we thought we was good to go for 2023 to you know, check out some new up and coming fights, do away with everything that we experienced in 22. You know what I'm saying? We thought that was over. We thought we was on to something new, refreshing. But no, we still in the same room. Not we as in sense of me and, you know, those who support Bud Crawford to a point. I'm just talking about the infatuated, cheerleading, pom-pom, swinging, high skirt, twisting, you know what I'm saying, tap dancing, do a split for me one more time so I can put it on the gram, type of fan club that Aerosexuals has. And they shown to be some of the most sensitive individual human beings in life, not just on the YTC, in life. They're sensitive, bro. If these dudes can be this sensitive on the YTC, they are that sensitive in real life. What I mean by real life, if you was to see one of these guys, it wouldn't be, hey, what's going on? No, they would be like, nah, man, you know, all that shit you was talking about, goddamn Errol Spence online, dog, what it is, run it, man. See, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. That's the type of shit, the type of shit that's going on right now, bro. Real life, straight like that. You see these cats out there, they won't dap you out as a black man, as a human being. You know, Black History Month. What do we have a fight coming up this weekend? Black History Month, right? And it was a big fight. And you saw some of these damn creators, and because they chose to get together and go out there and support. What if Spence was fighting? What if Spence and Crawford was fighting this month, Black History Month? And you had to walk up to these guys and just be cordial and say, hey, what's going on, man? Good to see you on day. Man, fuck you, man. You the one be doing this, WCS, man. Don't come in here trying to be off. No, hold up. I thought we was talking about like the boxers. Now there's an internal war or something going on among civilians about content creation on two boxers that neither me or you have broken bread with. We haven't got paid off these guys from them directly. You trying to tell me it's beef? It's personal? Okay, I got it. Let's recognize the title though. Crawford best move signing with Golden Boy Promotions. Spence, not a Hall of Famer without Crawford. That's point blank period. In fact, all the way around. That's all the way around. And we're going to get to it. I want to address the thumbnail. It deserves attention. Heavy is the head who wears the crown, and that is the man himself, Terence Crawford. I know people are quick to sit up here and say, well, you a dick rider, you this. Look, I encourage you just continue to keep the balls, one in each jaw, and you keep on working on your gag reflexes. You see, for real. Because as much as y'all go and talk shit about freaking Bud Crawford every single day, it's almost like I'm listening to social media fellatio. These dudes have Bud Crawford in their mouth every single day. And they believe that they're coming up with new content. I guess when you hating on somebody, you can do that. You just switch it around, you know, take some shit you said in the last part of the video, put it in the middle part, take the front, put it in the back in the front, you know, change some words up a little bit, redo the thumbnail, and then resubmit the video as if it's something new. It's all the same trash. It's all the same trash, man. Point blank, period. So let's get to the recent tweets that was put out by Bud Crawford. That some of these aerosexuals are upset about, right? Terence Crawford put out a tweet. He say, "I'm no track star," basically saying he's no runner. But I've seen Bud Crawford in real life. He has wheels, y'all. Don't believe that. That's cap. I know he was just up here writing a tweet, but that's cap. Bud got wheels on him. I guarantee Bud will outrun, I say, look, 98%, 98.5% of the content creators on here that cover boxing. Anyway, but I can't wait till I catch one of y'all, all right? So we look at all the cloud of aspersions that has been casted on Bud Crawford's name. I mean, it's a heavy, thick cloud too, right? And he puts out a tweet and say, "I'm no track star, but I can't wait till I catch one of y'all." I hear these other guys who've been making videos on Crawford day in and day out is saying, "Hey, man, you know, now what you're doing is you trying to make it personal. You know, I mean, it's boxing at the end of the day. And you know what you're saying? Now people are gonna look at it like you're losing control. You're losing control because you're supposed to maintain a sense of professionalism." I say, are these motherfuckers meth heads, crack addicts? What the fuck are you smoking? Paint? Sherman Williams? Are you on that Sherman Williams? You all dog this man out every day of the week. And now he puts out a tweet and just say, "I can't wait till I catch one." Well, guess what? Let me help you out. Let me help you out. Okay? Let me help you out. I keep trying to explain to people that Crawford's a different type of dude. Y'all sit up here and made all your videos about him and Trey Songz, and that he wasn't willing to fight Errol Spence, but he want to fight Trey Songz. He wasn't trying to fight Trey Songz. Trey Songz was trying to make an example and act like he wanted that smoke with Crawford. And Crawford said, "Okay, man, you can go back in the back room and we can handle this. I'll beat your ass." Right? Then you have to look at when he have pulled up on some of his compeers, like Timothy Bradley, and them guys that chose to say something slick about Crawford and then end up apologizing. There had to come a time and place, right, that they met up and conversation and words was exchanged. Now, one thing I can say about Timothy Bradley, he don't back down from that. I seen him in action. I was right there. I seen him in action on video when Adrian Broner approached him in Vegas. I seen him. Timothy don't bag down for none of these cats, man. Come on, Desert Storm ain't backing down. But anyway, he apologized for saying what he said about Crawford. And then to get closer to home with you YouTubers, to get closer to home, all you got to do is pay attention to what happened to Blue Blood. Hey, Blue was shook. Blue ran into Crawford and the shit changed his life, dog. Listen. We're going to have to figure this out one way or the other. And why these niggas refuse to give me the 2.5 credit points that I deserve on my YTC FICO. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to acknowledge that shit. But when I started to go at this dude for his ego, everything was kosher back then. Things were still cool on the YTC. And then I broke out with checking him for coming on my shit for disrespecting. And then I started exposing a lot of ways this dude is. Now look at it. After I told these same niggas, right? I told you all. And you sit up here and act like, "Nah, man, you hating on Blue. You just look at it now. All these motherfuckers that was damn sneak dissing, throwing subliminals, didn't want to address this dude for what he was, knowing he was a clickbaiter, all that. Y'all stuck with it. Y'all try to goddamn stroke his nutsack. Y'all try to goddamn, y'all was treating him like he did have over 150 subscribers. 50,000 subscribers. Y'all was kissing his ass. Y'all was kissing Blue Blood's ass for real. Blue Blood was a Terence Crawford hater too. He was up there talking all that nonsense because he was rolling with the pack. And you see what the pack got you, Blue? You see where it got you? They turned their back on you when you ran into Crawford, and that didn't go the way you thought it would be. And then you're telling people you're a silent partner and everything, and then you're a color commentator, private, silent, whatever you was in Omaha, Nebraska. You didn't get no media coverage of Crawford because you thought you can just come back in here and show your listeners that you can switch up. Now, people listen to WCS. I try to explain to y'all way back when. I said at the end of the day, some of these channels have cult members. They have members that are unwilling to think for themselves. You know what I'm saying? They lack leadership abilities. They just don't have those skills. So they have to be led by somebody. They can be led by anybody. That don't mean their leader has the ability, but he's found out that if he can get this amount of people to follow him in that direction, they're doing what they want to do. That's the objective. That's what we got going on. I try to explain that. I told you, your members will figure it out that you BSing them. And what happened? They figured it out. Not only did his dang members start figuring out about Crawford, all the other Crawford haters that's out there that was called themselves within that colluding group that's on YTC, they start figuring out. And they was mad, y'all. They was incensed. It was incensed, man. They still haven't got over that one of they call Blue the biggest channel, one of the biggest channels on here, that he turned up and abandoned the Errol Spence narratives to boost him up and exalt him. Now they start to raise a brow. Now they start to plot, scheme. That's what you see being playing out right now. From Manager Marty to ETB to Fanon, Black Fight Fan, BFTB, all these cats. I was telling them about the dude way before they even had the courage to step up and say something about him, bro. We was over there in Newark and we put that shit out. Like, yeah, Blue talking about this, that, and the other. You know, all this meat he had. He's changing up his tune. As soon as he got back and tried to settle in, he tried to come back in here with that soft ass shit. He tried to come in there with his listeners with that soft ass shit. Talking about Crawford this, Crawford that, and Crawford. No, well, they want to know how long you knew that he was, going to go over there to BLK Prime. But it doesn't negate the fact that Crawford did everything he had to do in that negotiation, and he was left no other choice except to leave. But the fact remain is you took sides early on to support Errol Spence. Then you try to come back over with this soft shit with dang Bud Crawford and try to sweeten up your dang listeners. And they was tired of it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's why you've been crashing and burning lately, because some of these dudes have gotten the courage to dang speak up finally. Let's look at the second half of the tweet. Everyone tough on social media. Listen, all he said was, y'all talking so much shit about him. All y'all tough on social media. You know what I'm saying? That's all he's saying. Well, I got grown ass men talking about you should maintain a professionalism. Y'all should maintain professionalism. So you think you don't have to be respectful to a boxer just because you don't plan on going to any fights? You don't think you will ever run into him? You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, y'all want to talk shit about a boxer, but yet if you run into another content creator, you willing to lose your life on that. But for a boxer, you're going to act like you're the victim and say, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what's wrong with you? You crazy. I'm suing you. You know what I'm saying? But another content creator, you trying to go life behind bars. You putting out damn threats, dropping addresses and all that. You willing to go life and death and get put behind bars, leave your family and your kids and everything all over them calling out your channel. Let's get to why they really mad though. Recently, Crawford made another boss move, right? Because he was his own boss, so he can pretty much twist and turn, get off of any exit he choose to, and talk to whoever he choose to. And he pretty much is on, record right now as potentially, being with Golden Boy, probably for the remainder of his career. All right. Because we know he's not going back to top rank. He would never do something as crazy as signing with PBC. You know what I'm saying? So he goes over there to Golden Boy because at this point in his career, he's intelligent enough to go in there and negotiate his word. Oscar De La Hoya and everybody else knows Terence Crawford worth. Look, these content creators on here knows Terence Crawford's worth. That's why they keep him on their tongue every single day. And you know I'm telling the truth. Let me get back to the chat right quick. Dub 100, what's good? Mr. Dixon, salute to you. LAB on deck. Boxing IQ, salute to you. The haters keep saying that Bud don't have any options, and he keep proving them wrong. Absolutely, man. They don't want to. They don't want to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get this man credit for shit. But yet they use his name every day. What a bunch of cowards, bro. You know what I'm saying? These are hybrid cowards, though, mixed in with mutt. You feel me? These are hybrid cowards. They're not just one lineage or one pedigree. These are hybrid cowards. They have taken the learning disabilities of those who they congregate around. You know what I'm saying? Even if those abilities are deficient, they have taken them learned deficiencies and made them of their own. And they combine them together to go out here and do something that really doesn't make no sense in their everyday life. They wouldn't even encourage this type of behavior in their everyday life with their own families. But once they get on here, they have a whole different type of lifestyle, especially when it comes to them speaking to the public. They have taken advantage of having a platform and sold themselves out, pretty much. These are hybrid cowards, y'all. A lot of these dudes pretend to be men. They pretend to be men in their household, and they straight up hoes on here on the YTC. Bud Crawford has a whole entire family of people who he support. These cats go on here every day and find some type of aspersion to speak bad on this man. Some type of damn belligerency will be expressed in their live about Crawford. Fanon, same thing. Fanon goes on there. Yeah, he went in there and checked Blue Blood. Yeah. But I'm saying to myself, he didn't do anything that was so special. Like he checked Blue and shut Blue down and he was pointing his finger into the mic. Nigga, I don't know who told you use the big boy in anything. It ain't no big boy on this YTC shit. It's no big boy. I don't know what type of damn, cloud of arrogance that you in, what type of bubble you in. But the pandemic over, brother. Maybe you felt that way when you was in the pandemic and they was fighting in the bubble. But nigga, you ain't the big boy on nothing on here. Just because you sit in the room and you always got to have a glass and a damn coffee cup in your hand and point at the camera, that don't make you big as shit. And a lot of stuff that you say is straight up cap because you act like you're using your legal freaking experience, which, truth be told, you can't even practice law where you at right now. I'm just putting it out there. You have turned into, from a boxing voice, so to speak, speaking on boxing, to an absolute full-blown Crawford hater. But yet, you think because you can get on here and talk numbers all the time that you saying something that's correct across the board. No, that's you. This is what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do this right here because this, and this. If somebody can't sit up here and talk numbers, which you're not even privy to the camp either for none, you're just talking as if you're doing paperwork, some paralegal work, Because I ain't seen no freaking pictures out there of you in a courtroom giving your opening argument. Come on, Fanon. You don't want to get this engine going, brother. Y'all up there beefing with each other, and WCS sit up here and put this shit out way back when. And now y'all checking Blue Blood Sports because y'all feel he switched up. No, not too long ago, y'all was up here saying, that's my people, that's my guy, that's my guy. Look, they'll say something about another channel, and then, you know, depending on who it is, if he's a part of the damn clique, they'll be like, oh, but man, people think they're jealous. I ain't jealous of you, man. People think we hating on you. I don't hate you. Man, I tell these dudes, it's easy just to say your name, period. All of y'all together. AM Media, Fanon, Manager Marty, ETB, Money Brown, Black Fight Fan. I done put all y'all on the thumbnail and told you what it was, man. Y'all are Bud Crawford haters. You can't go against it. You can't debunk anything because it's absolutely true. All you have to do is look in your catalog, brothers. You all are bona fide, legitimate, certified, official Crawford haters. And this man is with a whole nother promotion in Top Rank. Y'all was hating on this nigga when he was with Top Rank. He left Top Rank. You was hating on him. He goes home. You say he ducking because he ain't with PBC, knowing that he wouldn't have had a damn solid, healthy deal at PBC. And they already have welterweights. You know why they already have welterweights over there? Because you niggas always mention who Crawford need to fight. Who's better than Crawford? This, that, and the other. Y'all don't say nothing about Errol Spence. Nothing. Y'all don't even care. I'm talking about, man, different hybrid type of cowards, man. Shout out to Fallback, man. Them brothers out there getting that work in, man, on deck. What's good with it, Fallback? Good to see you in the building, man. What up, though? We clearing this snow off the roof up in Jersey. I see you still on their neck. Keep doing you, my peoples. One love to you, brother. One love to you. Appreciate you pulling up. Salute. Manager Marty is the lamest YouTuber on earth. Hey, man, look, I don't know the brother like that. I'm not running this Blue Blood Sports. I'm not here to make it about other channels. I'm really up here advocating for Terence being, you know, the pound for pound king and why people keep his name relevant in topics of the conversation. But big shout out to Fallback. Salute to you brothers. Be safe out there getting it in, doing your thing. I'm not really on here to just like specifically, you know, let those arrows go down range to one specific channel. I'm just saying it's a group of them dudes who have selected to sell themselves out and talk negative about everything Crawford has going on. Now, it's one tweet that solves everything about this. They refuse to acknowledge. Money Brown refused to acknowledge it. Everything Boxing, Fanon, and all these other guys, they refuse to acknowledge it. Manager Marty, all these dudes, they refuse to acknowledge it. I'm gonna put one tweet out that Crawford put that changes and clears up and erases all that other bullshit they talking. They don't want to acknowledge it though. Shout out to Big Blunts and Boxing. DJ7, peace to the chat, peace to WCS. Salute to your dead game boxing on deck in the building. Lost all the boxers say these niggas are fucking jokes and get mad when they get pressed or roasted. Get mad all they want, man. But sometimes you got to make them aware, bro. All this YouTube shit, yeah, you got to pay taxes on that money. But nigga, you don't get no damn tax deductions. You don't get no write-offs. It's none of that shit. This ain't your personal business. This a channel. You just a channel. You know what I'm saying? You a micro. You a micro system internally to this social media platform. A small micro. Yeah, people can make money off of it. But when you start trying to damn get on here and act like the amount of subscribers that can't be verified, first of all, y'all, you can't make a roll call or a head call and see how many of these subscribers are AI and false. Let's get that straight that they don't want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Even if you have under 5,000, you can pay to get views. You can pay for all that shit. You can pay to get views. Everybody know that. How many of them Subscribers add up when it comes down to it. Errol Spence fans is literally dumb as fuck. They just hate hard as hell. I agree. Spence and Thurman about to have a hula hoop session in 154. Yeah, that's what it is. I like that. You know what I'm saying? They about to be out there hula hooping with some neon green, some yellow, some pink. You know what I'm saying? Getting those hip and rotation and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's no titles on the line. So, hey, Blunts, they might as well put some around their waist. They ain't putting no titles around their waist. You know what I'm saying? When they walk to the ring, it ain't gonna be shit. Don't come out to the motherfucking fight. And it's at 154 with all those titles. That WBC, WBA, and IBF title. Don't bring them to the damn fight, dog. They're not on the line. This fight makes no sense, and you just left the ring in April. 95% cap, bro. Them dudes are on a whole nother level of denial. And we're in February. This is where it's all supposed to be unity amongst my people. They didn't give us anything else, goddamn. They didn't give us reparations or anything that we so desire. But goddamn it, we got 1 month out of 12. The shortest motherfucker on the roster. Let me see. Eeny, meeny, nah, fuck that. February, 28 days. Give them niggas that right there, man. Fuck that. Give them that. They don't rate you. Give them a month with 31 days. They ain't gonna know what to do, dog. I got my notification set. A like button press. Wait on that show tonight. Yeah, check out the EXO Factor, man. Check out the brother. Sub to the channel. Check him out. Just like retro boxing documentaries. Sub the blood. They only checking old boy because he's going against their narrative facts. Now I'm saying, why weren't y'all trying to check him when y'all know he was putting out clickbait before, though? When I start to damn address it, people try to goddamn come at me and say I was hating, right? But then these same niggas won't give you credit for now doing the same thing I was doing. They saying I was hating. How? He proved to you I wasn't hating. He added his wife in that motherfucker. I had this nigga going to the bank. I was on his neck so heavy. I had him going to the bank withdrawing $1,300 to goddamn put toward pay-per-view, y'all. This nigga got out the bed the next morning and went to the bank, y'all, on live to believe that I couldn't withdraw $1,300. You know what I'm saying? But now all of a sudden, they getting together and having these full-blown panels on Blue Blood Sports. Stop it. Man, stop it. Come on, man. Y'all late. Blood says all them guys should be thanking Crawford for feeding them. God damn it. Say one more again. All them guys should be thanking Crawford for feeding them. And boy, is he feeding them, man. You can take them down there. You know what I'm saying? You can take them. You know what I'm saying? You can just guide them and take them where they need to be. And they can eat on their own, man. And they did gather around in that motherfucking circle. And they start coming up with all these damn plans. Say, hey, this is the point where we sell our souls. All right? Everything that we ever lived for in life. We got to make this money, right? Yeah. We got to make the money. Yeah. Come on, make this money. This is what we're going to do. All right? We're going to be strictly PBC. I know a lot of y'all have your own structure and format prior to this, but now, y'all listening? Listen to me. You're going to do what I say when I say. We're going to be PBC, ride or die from here on out. Our narratives are going to be strictly directed in favor of PBC. Do you understand me? It's PBC or nothing. You understand me? Everybody got that? Okay, our primary target right now, being this, you know, we done been on record saying it's the biggest fight in boxing. But PBC don't want the fight, fellas. Oh shit! God damn, for real though. God damn, they don't want it. All right, they told me firsthand. They told me firsthand. So this is what we're gonna do. I want y'all to start goddamn running a smear campaign. We're going to call it Operation Omaha. I want you to run a smear campaign, Operation Omaha, on Bud Crawford. We're going to make him look bad every single day of the week to deter people from wanting to think about this fight, because it ain't going to happen. I'm going to be honest with you. We put Timothy out there. We try to go through the formal aspect and putting a representative out there in front of the microphone. These dummies, they didn't want to damn acknowledge it. We put Tim out there. Tim told them. Now we got to go to goddamn threat level number 2. That's with getting all you. You know what I'm saying? All of you right here, this in front of you. Appreciate y'all for coming. The PBC runts. We get the PBC runts in here. And I want you all to basically make sure you do at least 15 Crawford smear campaign videos a week. You understand? I don't care how you do it. And we're going to make sure you're taken care of. You understand that? We're going to get you set up in this system, and your views are going to go up. Your subscribers are going to go up, and you're going to make money. But the only thing, remember, it's a loyalty game. This is trust. All right? This is trust. Any one of you that choose to violate, it will be repercussions. You understand that? Repercussions. As you support the PBC, your subscribers will go up. Your goddamn live stream viewership will increase. All around, your channel will increase, okay? Because we have the same fan base that we're projecting them. We're basically pointing them in the direction of these channels that's out here on YTC that you should go support. All the Bud Crawford hating ass channels. You know what I'm saying? The Mutt channels. You know what I'm saying? The ones, you can see them from a distance waving them pom-poms. They reflect off the sunlight all the time. You know what I'm saying? But stay away. You know, they have on them high skirts and leggings. Stay away. You know, because you might see that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Somewhat like the longest yard. You remember when Chili's was flipping it? Yeah. That type of shit right there. Yeah. Blood say all them guys should be training. Should be thanking Crawford for feeding them. Crawford is the biggest American black fighter. As of now, that's all them ladies talk about. You know why I call them hybrid cowards, Blood? Because all these dudes, every time I turn around, not only are they talking about Crawford, but they always talking about dick riding. So I'm saying to myself, you go through the extreme of defaming one's name. What are you supposed to refer that to? Just you expressing your opinion? That's your narratives? That's not. When you dudes are out here making videos just to basically get reaction out of people, just to get more viewership, you basically sold yourself short, man. That's what cowards do. Cowards don't stand for nothing. They don't stand for nothing. You don't even teach anybody around you in your personal life to act like you acting now. You don't teach nobody, especially you don't reach down to those kids, those of you that have kids. You don't tell them, hey, if all this fails, hey, sell yourself out. If it's making you money, do what it takes to get that money. Forget everybody else. Do what it takes to get that money and do you. If you got to fuck them over, fuck them over. And that's what you see going out here in the YTC. Motherfuckers damn making relationships, building, you know, new relationships and shit, coming on, doing panels. And then before you know it, they have a disagreement and they doing live streams on one another. Hey, what did y'all hear me put out last year? I sent out a formal request to 78 Sports and I said, hey, I told you should get rid of Blue, man. It's not going to go well because of what he did. I told him get rid of him. And I told Blue, I said, Blue, why don't you just leave the LDBC, bro? That's your best interest. Nope. He want to stay in what you get. You getting what you get now. That's why they just did a panel on you. That's why. Yeah, I was up here instigating Fanon pointing his finger in the camera and Son in blue blood. But Fanon is just the wrong too. Fanon sit up here and act like he's some goddamn grandmaster or something of YTC. You're not a grandmaster, homie. I don't know where you get off thinking that no one can sit up here and match your intellect when it comes to life itself. No, you just over here, you just get on here and speak on topics and keep yourself nice and comfy in the circle of knowledge that you have experience with. And that is always coming up with these fraud ass numbers and it make it seem like, well, if this person right here does 10 pay-per-view buys, and you take the 10 pay-per-view buys and you price them at 95, right? And just say the tax is 50% in that region, you put tax on there. Yeah, that person really ain't doing shit. The numbers are going up because of the taxes. You know what I'm saying? He just come up with all this shit that's within his realm of so-called expertise as a paralegal. Because I can't find out where you was an attorney and you did all these amazing things, bro. I know when Bill pulled up to you, right, Fanon? Because you are a Crawford hater too. I must have. I'm. That's why I got. I mentioned your name, and you are a Crawford hater too. When Bill pulled up on you, you had the audacity to say, "If you want to let me look over the contract, why would he do some shit like that? You're not certified over here." You tell people all day long, I was attorney. How we know you wasn't just a top level paralegal, goddammit? You was an assistant. Where are your clients? Where are your clients at, bro? You speak some of the most biased shit when it comes to Terence Crawford. You the one that said he was in trouble when he was stepping in the ring with David Avanesian. Let me keep it moving. D Young on deck. What's good? True Media Today, USA Boxing. Salute to you. Blue was a real one last year at WCS. And now they hate him because he switched up on the LDBC narrative. No, sir. They need to continue to rock with my good brother Blue. That's what I'm saying. They need to, coach. Wasn't he the good brother? In September, I put it out there how this dude was, man. Before that, when we came back from the Deontay Wilder statue unveiling, when he came in here and he had the audacity to get on his ego trip, right? Just like Coach said, he's a real one. Champ side. And when Champ side went on that rant, you remember when Champ side lost his mind and went on that rant and he was yelling, he had the highest falsetto ever recorded on the YTC streets. He's been on record as saying that Blue Blood has a bigger channel than BLK. Hold up now. We have all these expertise on YTC, right? Champ side said Blue Blood channel was bigger than BLK Prime. Blue Blood's channel was bigger than BLK Prime. That's what he said. And I said to myself, is Blue Blood a millionaire? Because initially when this news was broke, they said that BLK Prime was worth $5 million. And then I was being petty. I said, well, goddamn, is Blue Blood Sports TV worth $5 million? I mean, I don't even think TBV yet is worth $5 million. But is Blue Blood Sports TV worth $5 million? Does he have the team to put together a fight? Does he have 8 figures to pay Terence Crawford? And I'm saying to myself, these guys, they just don't know, man. They just lost. You know what I'm saying? Champ side lost, man. A guy got on there and lost his mind for a second and yelling and screaming. He's going to say out his mouth in protection and defense of Blue Blood Sports that his channel was bigger than BLK Prime. But when the fight went down in Omaha, Nebraska, we barely even saw him on fight night. And then to just further exemplify how heavy his ego is, when they was at the open workouts and whatever, dude had the camera on him. This dude was sitting indoors like he was the Don Dada, right? Like he was the grand poobah, the grand master, the Scarface of boxing. This dude is sitting up there with shades on inside with the camera on him. Look, this dude wanted to get as much viewership possible. He didn't give a fuck about, any other boxers that was doing open workouts. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. He had the camera on him. I'm saying to myself, I don't want to look at you. Show me the media shit, bro. That's what you do. Nope. He wanted to keep the camera on him. Hey, y'all hit that like button. Come on. Wipe your Crocs before you come through the door and close the window back if you decide to damn come through that. And you can wear a hat in the house, but I mean, damn, stay true to the game, man. Y'all have abandoned blue. Now, blue blood, you're experiencing everything that you built. You experiencing all of that. You have chosen to believe that you can manipulate human beings, that you have so much power that you can just control the room. You can't control the room. Not even on your own channel anymore, because a lot of those individuals are upset. They're used to hear you bash Crawford all the time. Now you're trying to act like you're supporting him. He's not coming back to BLK Prime. He's done. You better hurry up and jump back over that motherfucking damn waterway and get back on that damn Spence canoe you was on. You better hurry up. You better make sure you grab them oars and start damn paddling upstream. You up here fucking around trying to damn ski in Omaha. Trying to fool the people. Let's see this one freaking tweet that shuts down everything with these Spence haters. Let's just take a look at it. All right. It's one freaking tweet that shuts down all of this. I hear motherfuckers up here bringing up every tweet in the book, want to talk about 3 contracts, and goddamn, he had to sign this. Why he didn't do this? He ducked, he went. The fact remains the man went to BLK Prime and got paid. Now he's with Golden Boy. Look at this tweet. Let me remove. And shout out to Coach Malachi in the building. Salute to you, Coach, doing big things over there, man. Appreciate you pulling up on the boulevard. It says it's okay. Like I said, I've been ready since I came in the division, and all I heard was excuses. After excuses, get a belt. You taking the easy road. I'm on the wrong side of the street. Why I want this in a contract? And now, pay attention. Fight next year. What's next? They didn't want the fight in 2022. They wanted it in 23. And the Queens of Spence, they don't even want to acknowledge this tweet right here. It's sad, and it's been on record that Crawford agreed to everything, right? They say now he signifies now. We're talking about something new. Now that's an extension added on to everything he agreed to. That extension to what he agreed upon is fight next year. What next? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, you legal scholars out there. All right, you paralegals. Because you deal with language a lot, right? What does that tell you? If you schedule for a court date and it's been pushed back to another day, and you find something like this. Oh, you told me it was going to be this date right here. I was really hoping. I mean, I've been waiting on this court date for 3 fucking years. I thought it was going to be in 2022. Now you're telling me it's going to be next year? Yes, that's what they, yeah. I'm sorry. I know you've been locked up for quite some time, but yeah, the court date, by the time you get in there, you're probably gonna be in here for like 5 years already. I apologize, man. Look at the language. Why I want this in the contract, right? Because they kept on puling about him having a team that was in there to do work, that was in there for his best interest. These hybrid cowards, right? They didn't want Terence Crawford to show up to PBC with a team. They wanted him to show up with a skeleton crew. People who was incompetent to hold down that type of damn position, to go in there and fight for him doing negotiations for a clash of this magnitude. They was hoping he came in there with uneducated, unqualified team members who couldn't really see through the shit. They did. That's why that attorney came back and told Crawford, hey, I'm going to tell you straight up, man, they don't want this fight because every single time that we oblige them and accept what they want, they add something else. And this tweet right here says everything. It encompasses everything. It pretty much encapsulates the entire travels that it's been since Crawford got to 147 to him leaving negotiations to fight one of the biggest fights, all because of PBC not wanting to fight. They didn't want the fight. They pushed the fight the next year. Boxing Scene came out with an article and pretty much put it out there. Oh, it seems like the fight's in jeopardy or something, whatever the title was. It seems like the fight's in jeopardy because Stephen Espinosa put out there they're concerned about Crawford not being totally committed anymore to making this fight because they haven't heard from him since they sent the final revision. Find it out for yourself. Find it out for yourself. Big Blunts and Bruss, I appreciate you, fam. I'm opening up the panel. If you want to speak your piece. Blood says, shout out to Crawford. They just mad. He didn't want to talk to them lames. Never heard of manager Martin, but I have heard of them other lames. They had some squares, all of them. Listen, as much as I wanted to say this, Blue, when I saw that panel, and Blue said, I don't know you. He knew you. And when somebody do that many videos on you know who he is. I don't know the brother either. Real talk. I don't know. I just know him from doing Blue Blood videos. That's it. That's it. That's all I can say. Don't know the brother. Have no reason to, have no beef with him. I don't know him like that. I'm just speaking because he's a Crawford hater too. You fall within that rim, manager Marty, whether you like it or not. Don't have shit to do with you being a manager for whoever you managing. But you're a Bud Crawford hater too, bro. Along with all these Real Marlowe TV, Boss Hog, Bud haters, dog. All y'all in the same group. All y'all do is talk the same language. Hate language. Period. Tehran, salute WCS in the chat. Salute to you, man. Mr. Pass on deck. But look at that tweet, y'all. Look at it. Just take a look at this tweet right here. It encapsulates everything that these freaking aerosexuals despise. Terence Crawford put this tweet out there and people just ignore it. Like it doesn't encapsulate everything from him. From coming up from 140 to 147, right? Telling him to get a belt. People was acting like he should just go up there, follow behind Spence, and think he's going to get a title shot. This is a guy who's coming off undisputed, y'all. He's not coming off, having just a single super title down there and say, you know what, it's time for me to move up. I can't make the weight no more. He didn't come up there because he lost the belts on the scales. He said, I'm not going to defend these undisputed. I did what I had to do. I'm moving up. He moves up, and Errol Spence is on record as wanting to fight Jeff Horn. He had no problem with fighting Jeff Horn. He had no problem. But when Crawford picked up a belt like they told him to, then all of a sudden it comes a problem. That he'd rather take the easy route now. Terence Crawford, who just moved up and has more accolades to his freaking credentials than the majority of those guys up there, period, including Errol Spence, all of a sudden, he's not a seller. He doesn't put butts in the seats. He ain't doing the heavy lifting. But yet, on another live, y'all, they'll brag about how PBC has this sanctioned body locked down, has that welterweight locked down, and everything else. When Keith Thurman, who was Keith Thurman signed to? Who got the belts when Keith Thurman was on hiatus? So look, Al Heyman, being a smart, astute Harvard grad he is, he made sure he kept that monopoly in his favor of those championship belts at welterweight. So what are they talking about when Crawford came up there? He could have fought Spence. You're insanely delusional. They never would have gave Errol Spence the Crawford fight that early. Never. Never. Never, bro. Y'all was all about fighting Jeff Horn when he was Jeff Horn with the title undefeated. Crawford got the belt. He's undefeated too. No, he ain't no selling now. He ain't putting butts in the seat, man. Crawford, I don't know. He's over there with on that plantation of Top Rank. Oh, they had all the criticism in the world. He over there with Top Rank. The triple OG, Bob Arum. The disrespect that these niggas give these boxing entities is just crazy. Bob Arum came up on a Don King square, battling Don King back then. Top Rank promoted one of the most controversial boxing matches in the history in Panama Lewis. Luis Resto, Billy Collins. Top Rank promoted that shit in New York. They been there. But yet they sit up here and say a promotion who has black fighters throughout its history that he's racist. Y'all are pathetic, man. Y'all some pathetic human beings, man. When Crawford was over there, y'all was claiming that he was on the plantation. But yet y'all just don't understand that this plantation is being run and the master is black and the slaves are black. It's somewhat like they see in Africa and all these other countries, how they be beating their own people and punish them. That's no different. That's what y'all always envision. I don't mind being out there, but at least make the massa black. At least when he beat me, he'll stop sooner or later because me and him both got the same skin color. That's what I say. I say that. This is just let him be a black massa. Y'all want to go over there and let a black man do you wrong. Y'all want to go over there where fighters are complaining that they ain't getting paid on time. But Terence Crawford gets ridiculed for coming over there without a promoter. And now you say he dumb, he's stupid. He come over there without a promoter. But you was just complaining about him being a Top Rank. Then in the process of him filling the void and stand true to his word and commitment, y'all place him with a false, fake news. All you aerosexuals reporting on this. Y'all putting out fake news on this nigga. You saying that he was being investigated and he had some connections to Daniel Cunningham. That's why PBC didn't want to fuck with him. All along, this man was in negotiations the entire time. So which one is it? Which one is it? Now I'm about to break some shit down to you aero fucking sexuals. Which one is it? Was it the fact that he was under investigation with Daniel Cunningham and y'all was waiting? PBC was waiting, right? That's what y'all said. PBC was waiting. So if PBC was waiting during the investigation, why y'all continue to blame Crawford for keeping the so-called contracts or the term sheets too long? Which one was it, y'all? Was PBC up there buying time because they thought he was connected to damn MTK Global, Daniel Cunningham? Or was it that Crawford took too long with motherfucking contracts and term sheets? Y'all got to make up y'all fucking mind when y'all spreading this rhetoric, y'all. Which one is it? Did he take too long? Or was Crawford being held up by the PBC because he was so-called allegedly connected to Daniel Cunningham? Y'all motherfuckers are liars, dog. Y'all think a nigga had to come up here and have a whole lot of subscribers to be a thinking person, a logical thinker? You know what I'm saying? An educated human being? Which one is it? Did Crawford hold the show up or did PBC hold the show up? And at the end of the day, the tweet that's up there, he said, and now fight next year. What's next? It ain't no other debates. Just like y'all like rambling off the same remediated bullshit all the time, all you got to do is read this tweet. It encapsulates everything from start to motherfucking departure. He came up to the 147-pound division, and this is when he left. You know what? He left that negotiation and went over there to fight with BLK. He's still at 147. Let me get that corrected. I'm talking about he left the negotiation. Terence Crawford is still, look, he's still not getting credit. I heard BFTB say some dumb shit. I heard BF say some dumb shit, as always. Y'all want to know what he said? BF is on record as putting some shit out there that Crawford was the dumbest fighter in boxing. You feel me? He was the dumbest fighter in boxing because he doesn't use all his skills in a fight. And I said to myself, listen, dumb nigga, maybe you need a motherfucking tutor when you talk this boxing shit. Because you come in a short motherfucking bus with an extra large helmet on that damn head you got. You sound extra stupid. Because this man has did nothing but stop his opponents at welterweight. But BF says Crawford is the dumbest fighter in boxing. He's so dumb that all the people that you rock with, BF, keep this man's name in his mouth. A dumb fighter, right? So what y'all saying? Y'all willing to talk about dumb people in life. You saying that Terence Crawford is the dumbest fighter in boxing because he don't use all his skills in the ring. But I've been on record as telling you is if he doesn't use all his skills and he still is undefeated and he's still pound for pound, and he's still out here stopping dudes. What does that say about your incompetence when it comes to your boxing knowledge? If someone is still able to go in there and win, and you haven't been able to witness everything that they possess in their cachet, isn't that considered genius? Because they're basically fighting off limited. They're not even maximizing their cachet, their boxing cachet. They're going in there, continue to win and win and win. But your dumb ass over here talking about he's the dumbest fighter because he don't use all his skills. Combat on the stands, no belts, hula hoop sessions in full effect. For sure, bro. And shout out to Marlon King Boxing on deck, man. Happy Black History Month, chat and combat, no doubt in the building. I usually don't say Happy Black History Month because it's really nothing, that we build up to for this month to be solely, dedicated to us. You know what I'm saying? The black people in life. But let's keep cooking. Blood said nobody cares about dumb subs. Nobody clout chasing them. They have no clout to chase. They just dumb fight fans and enjoy hearing y'all detract them clowns. See, look, I really don't instigate shit, right? Listen, I really don't instigate shit unless it's me instigating somebody else that, I'm speaking on, period. But I guarantee none of these niggas are gonna screenshot blood in this motherfucking chat. Y'all niggas is going so heavy and so mad on freaking, Mr. Gumbo and everybody else, Sir Senior and all these other niggas. You screenshotting shit because y'all are aerosexuals, but yet they over here and y'all get mad of a small channel. So y'all sitting up here screenshotting. Look, BFTB, Willie the fucking Munchkin, Drew fucking Titan. They went on a screenshot, a petty juvenile screenshot parade of people being in the chat. They try to get people to say, hey, you over there, you ain't fucking with me. I bet y'all ain't never thought about doing that shit with Blue. I bet you ain't heard Drew goddamn call out any other names that he was gonna beat the blood out their head. You ain't heard that shit. Yeah, I'm talking to you, big head. You know what I'm saying, Mr. I want to damn threaten the lives of people. And give me a date, nigga. please. I just came back from New York and you didn't even pull up anytime. You knew I was in New York. Stop it. What's really disturbing is that they overlook how Wilder explained that he wanted his money on time. This just shows the PBC operates. This just goes to show how the PBC operates. Furthermore, they stall in the Thurman versus Spence fight. Why is that, D? Shout out to D Young in the building. Why is that, brother? Why? Why would they be stalling the Thurman fight? I'll tell you why. Because Spence has other issues going on. We saw Thurman in the gym now. We saw Thurman in the gym last year, D. It ain't Thurman. It's Spence. This is why they run the smear campaign. It's just to deflect the attention off Errol Spence because he ain't ready. He wasn't ready last year, and he ain't ready right now. But he has been on record all of a sudden, right? We didn't see no doctor's note like Jamel Charlo had to put out there. You know what I'm saying? He had to put that doctor's note because people was bullshitting, right? We had Jamal Charlo go out with an injury, the male Charlo go out with an injury, and Errol Spence stuff started to hurt type of injury, right? So then it comes down to, well, I was going to give an announcement 4 or 5 days after the accident, and then stuff started to hurt. All right, cool. They never caught the 14-year-old, and people been on record advocating for this 14-year-old. Hey, you know damn well they're not going to put the name out of a kid. Come on. Shit, let it be a black kid. They'll put the name out there. 14-year-old Pookie Wilson was caught fleeing the scene after hitting the vehicle. What is this correct? Another accident of Errol Spence Jr. It is said that a pursuit of Errol Spence's fan base was on site, and they chased the 14-year-old guy down. Violence ensued, and the Pookie was detained till the police got on the scene. Yeah. Let Pookie hit the front of his car, and motherfuckers goddamn going in a hot pursuit chase, and motherfuckers detaining him till the police get there. Hell yeah. But all of a sudden, this 14-year-old stunt driver, he was never even found. Furthermore, after he said 4 or 5 days after the accident that he was going to announce the fight, he's on the beach. He don't have a boot on. He don't have any parts of his body wrapped up. But what we could identify was he did look healthy. Okay? He did look healthy. I'm talking about walrus healthy. I'm talking about Alaskan seal healthy. It did seem like he had an extra layer or two of blubber, and he didn't seem like he was in shape. And he was running full speed, that resistance type running in the sand, playing around, which I don't have no problem with. You want to go on fucking vacation, go on vacation. But you said you was going to announce the big fight 4 or 5 days after the accident, and then you was out there running around. So now we still haven't really heard any official shit. This dude said April, May, or June, and we still don't know when the hell we're going to see him step in there. And then the only information we got was the fight's going to be at 154, no titles on the line. On top of that, they giving Keith Thurman that UK type of therapeutic exemption. Don't worry about it, Keith. We know we fucked you around, man. Last year you was in the gym and we was looking at that 6-pack. I looked at Errol, say, man, you might want to prolong this, man. Keep in shape. Well, let me see right now. Let me see. Oh, shit, he is in shape. Oh, goddamn, Keith taking this shit serious. Did y'all give him that extra bag we talking about? Yeah, we did. That motherfucker ripped this shit already. You know, he didn't want that fight. Keith was already in the gym, y'all. Keith was in the motherfucking gym ready to throw hands. He wanted to come back and prove to people he still got it. This man got 1 defeat for Pacquiao. But he gets a therapeutic exemption, and they have to wait to see who win the fight to arrange the ranking systems, bro. And you trying to tell me shit ain't grimy? The hocus pocus of boxing, this shit is mad grimy, yo. And I'm saying mad grimy. This is a fucking magic show at the end of the day. That shit is insane. Real talk. It's lunacy at its finest, man. They're gonna have a fight at 154. And these aerosexuals up here continue to talk about, well, you know, he's been at welterweight for so long. Yeah, goddamn it. Once again, let's go back to what BFTB said. He said that Crawford killed himself to come in at a lower weight class, to fight at 135. He could have came in now. Now, check this out. You hear of other people like Sean Porter and all these other guys fighting these higher weights, right? Errol Spence too, fighting these higher weights. But when they come into boxing, they stay at a lower weight than what they competed as amateurs, right? So BFTB lined his ass off talking about Crawford was killing himself making 135. But the dude is still at 147. Nobody's talking about Crawford moving up to 54 for a non-title fight. This man won titles at 35, 40, and 47. They're talking about how long Errol Spence has been at welterweight, but yet they won't tell you how long Crawford been fighting before Spence even came on the scene. That Crawford's been in the sport longer than freaking Errol Spence. And he's been fighting at lower weight classes, lower to equal weight classes, just as Spence for more time. And then they turn around and act like, oh man, we should run a goddamn pity parade on Spence because he's been at welterweight for so long. Well, first of all, he was kicking rocks going up and down in weight. He wasn't fighting below 147 his whole career. Let's get that understood. Second of all, he had some fights at super welterweight, you know, over the limit, a welterweight. And not until Alejandro Barrar that he started to settle in to the 147 limit and take the shit serious. So don't sit up here and act like he's been at welterweight his entire career and now he's suffering. No, he's suffering from everything he did in his recreational time, his liberty, and the shit he continues to do to this day. You know what it is. Pool counter boxing, ride around in a semi truck all day with a butt plug in. I don't talk that homoerotic shit, dog. I read it, but all you know, I don't do that, bro. Nothing on you. I don't do that shit. I don't visualize that shit, bro. My sexual visualization is with women, and it's not on some motherfucking, you know, no crazy ass shit. They want blue blood audience, and the way they gain better money on YouTube, I think. Look, Monty King, man. This is the way I look at it with all this shit. Wanting somebody's subscribers. How do you know who's who? Even you. You was over there Blue Bloods before. You've been on damn near everybody's shit. Are you a subscriber of multiple channels? Yes. Do I sit up here and say, okay, Marlon King Boxing, I just took one of these person's subscribers. Come on, bro. That's not the way it works. I'm just saying, it doesn't work that way. People have the leisure to go ahead and frequent whoever channel they want to fucking frequent. It's up to them, bro. That's all I'm saying. They can't say this channel shit. They still mad about this. This is over, done with. It's over. It's over, y'all. These guys are still talking about BLK Prime. The shit didn't last. You know why they was talking about it so much? The sabotage effect. Going on a torchlit parade to burn down Blue Blood. That's all. They thought for sure he was switching up for Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford was showing love to BLK Prime. They chose to project all that negative energy to BLK Prime because Crawford was there. Crawford dipped in, dipped out. He's on the golden boy. What's next? What's next, bro? It's done. Over. Get over it. What we do know, when it comes down to it, this holds true right now. Shout out to Charles Pickett, what's good? Shout out to Dion Washington on deck, what's good? Terence Crawford name is the hottest topic on YouTube, point blank. The hottest boxing topic on YouTube. What we do know about Terence BUD Crawford is that he did come up from 35 as a champion, 40 as a champion, and now reigning defending champion at 147-pound division. What we do understand is at this point in time, when he was in the process of trying to negotiate with Errol Spence, he has been on record as pretty much calling out these two individuals. He's been on record to basically caveat and respond to spinning the block with Errol Spence several times over. He requested some type of reply because he said, I'm willing to spin the block and I would drop you off. That's what Errol Spence wanted to do, spin the block. Right when he was done with David Avanesian, he put the tweet back out. I'm ready when you are to spin the block. But hold up, pause. You go over there to 154. He said, I want to step on Spence and then go up and fight Jermell Charlo. It's just so happened both of them under the same trash can lid. They under the same trash can lid, bro. People's up here praising. Oh, he ain't gonna get no fight, Jermell Charlo, because they both signed to the same promotion. He ain't gonna get no fight. He ain't gonna get no fight. Okay, cool. But he did call out Jermell Charlo. And Jermell Charlo came up with every fucking excuse possible not to fight Terence Crawford. You know, the light boy. He should pay attention to Dane Errol Spence Jr. Challenge himself. Learn how to be second. Humble yourself. Take less money. Be quiet. Sit down. All that plantation talk. That's what Jermell Charlo. That was Jermell Charlo right there. Based off one freaking name. Terence Crawford. So when it came to him and the question being asked in the locker room, him being Errol Spence, he said, if I ain't fought Jermell Charlo, he ain't gonna fight Jermell Charlo. It sounds very strange because I thought these guys were their own boss and they was calling us broke and we couldn't really comment because we didn't have the amount of commas that they had in their paycheck, right? Isn't that what they said? We're broke, we can't comment, but yet y'all two acting like y'all BFFs. Another fucking boxer is calling your ass out. And one says, nah, he ain't gonna fight him if I ain't fought him. So goddamn it, fight one another then. Stop talking about y'all in the same hood, nigga. You haven't been on record as keeping the same energy. Y'all both ain't on the same record. Errol Spence said Terence Crawford is not going to fight Jermell Charlo if he ain't fought him. And then Jermell Charlo asked on Brian Custer's Last Stand podcast, he asked him, will you fight him or we in the same hood? He said some shit like, I win the titles. If I move up to 60, I'll vacate him. And if he want him, he can fight for him. Show how much he want him. He didn't say some shit like, okay, I'll fight him. I give him the opportunity to fight for the undisputed titles. No. So Jermell Charlo made this statement before Errol Spence made that statement in the dressing room. That's facts, bro. No matter how you look at it, that's facts. He did. Jermell Charlo said, Errol Spence wants the titles, I'll vacate him and he can go get them. Whereas Errol Spence was in the locker room when ES News was up there asking all sorts of questions, and that came up. He said, well, you know, he ain't fighting Jermell Charlo if I ain't fought him yet. And that's why this shit came out the way it did. Let me see. Where's that tweet at? Look at this tweet right here. Matter of fact, let me keep on going up these thumbnails. The lie detector test thumbnail I put out. Does Errol Spence truly want this fight? He didn't want the fight, people. Errol Spence didn't want to fight. He failed a lie detector tests. He didn't want to fight. He wasn't in shape to get the fight. And 2023 proved that shit. They don't want to give WCS credit, bro. They busy looking at motherfuckers I don't even know myself. I know the people who pull up to the chat, but they keep on talking about 9,000, 9,000. You say 9,000. Is that where he at? 9,000. Is that it? That it? He a small channel, ain't he? Bless his soul at 9,000. Okay. But anyway, I said that he didn't want to fight. I said the shit last year. I showed you the tweet that Terence put out that encapsulates all that. I put out this damn live stream where I used this thumbnail to Spence. He didn't pass a lie detector test. It's still to this day, he ain't stepped in the ring, y'all. I even put out this. He's been on record, you know, Keyshawn saying he's scary to fight Terence Crawford. But I put out there he'll fight lightweights, though. That's fact. He'll fight Mikey Garcia. He'll fight Mikey Garcia and get all the praise in the world. Right? He'll fight Mikey Garcia and get all the praise in the world, y'all. PBC fighter. A PBC fighter can fight Mikey Garcia and get all the praise in the world. All the praise in the world. Keith Thurman, PBC fighter, can fight Mario Barrios and get all the praise in the world. Or not. Because they was saying that Keith Thurman's garbage and he ain't nothing no more, you know, and he's this, that, and the other. And he fucked around and didn't give Errol Spence his shot. He ain't shit. He ain't gonna never be shit. You know what I'm saying, right? But he fought Mario Barrios, right? He did the same thing your idol did. He fought Mario Barrios, a prior 140-pound champion. He fought him his first fight at 147. I just did a live on it. They were saying how Keith Thurman ain't shit, that this fight don't make no sense, but who's about to fight him? If Errol Spence is on record in audio saying he doesn't want to fight Thurman, he wants to duck him. He wants to duck Keith Thurman. That lets you know right there, this dude has that quack, quack blood in him. He has that quack, quack blood. He don't want to fight Keith Thurman. You can't put it on no physical shit. Keith Thurman didn't do nothing but say, just like damn all them niggas said. Keith Thurman told Errol Spence to get a motherfucking strap. Errol Spence told Crawford to get a motherfucking strap. These niggas up here whining and shit, dog. They the one used that same anthem. Get a strap, get a strap. Motherfucker, get a strap? Oh, well, I want to take the easy route. You on the wrong side of the street. I want to fight Sean Porter. Yeah, that's what I want to fight. Yeah. Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, that's who I want to fight. Yeah. That's it. You know, I want to fight everybody else. I want to take the easy route. Danny Garcia? Yeah, I fight Danny Garcia. I want to take the easy route. So he didn't have my name on there? Nope. He didn't mention your name. He should have just kept his mouth shut. If they wasn't planning on fighting Terence Crawford, they should have kept their mouth shut. But the cowards out here that choose to live a lie and go out here and continue to make money off this man's name know damn well that PBC didn't want to fight. And that tweet that I put up earlier proves it. They changed the fight after Terence Crawford has agreed to everything to next year. And there's no guarantee that Terence Crawford would have gotten a fight this year because Errol Spence is still outside the ropes. It's facts, nigga. It's facts all day, every day. Y'all remember when I put this out here, right? Y'all remember when I put this out here, right? I put this out here way before all that stuff took out. I said fake news. That was in response to Blue Blood Sports, real talk. Fake news. Motherfucking fake news. Y'all remember when I did this live on this thumbnail, right? They pushing biased ass narratives. Spence fan Bud with PBC. They was up here believing that Bud was going to sign with the PBC, putting out all these fake ass narratives. And all they was doing is just being food for them motherfucking wild dogs. They was willing to jump off the motherfucking ledge, y'all, and pass them fake ass narratives, man. They willing to sacrifice everything to push a bogus ass narratives. This shit reigns true, man. This shit reigns true. Y'all remember this, right? Y'all remember this tweet that was put out? Errol Spence said, LOL, no, we saving it for after I beat your ass. But you know, ain't shit going to be funny for you when that bell ring. Okay. They went and made a lot of money off these tweets. They thought it was going somewhere. They went nowhere because he ain't in the ring yet. He's not in the ring. Keep the same energy because when Bud knocked out Sean Porter, first you blame it on Kenny Porter, right? Check this out. First they blame it on Kenny Porter, saying that Sean was in training and he saw something and he wasn't ready for the fight, but they still came in there and picked up that check. But then if you hear the Spencerholics, they done changed it up. Now they talking about Terence Crawford and Sean Porter fight was rigged. It was fixed. Yeah, I can't make this shit up. I've been around the YouTube streets too long. I can't make this shit up, bro. Look at Errol Spence. He claims that his concerns over having transparency on the revenues and expenses for the fight was the big issue that killed negotiations. Cap, my side agreed to show him everything. Okay, we already passed that, though. It's the fact that y'all changed the fight to the following year, though. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford says, oh, and for the record, Errol Spence, I have a strong team. Why you think your team was going back asking why I want this and why I want that? Put the contract. Yeah, y'all thought y'all had one. What about this right here? Errol Spence people was copy and pasting BS information, what they call producer notes, fillers. You know what I'm saying? Meant nothing. Terence Crawford put it out there. At Errol Spence, I'm ready when you want to spin the block. Just giving you heads up is all. What is this? 20 December. When did Terence Crawford fight? 10 December. What date is this? 20 December. When did Terence Crawford fight? 10th December, 2022. He didn't even let 2 full weeks go by before he sent this tweet off and say, I'm ready. I'm ready when you are, brother. I'm ready when you are. Let's get this shit in 2023. Let's start negotiation. Let's go. Nope. Nah. And then that's what I just spoke about. Twin Charlo. I see why you had your pom-poms on so heavy at Errol Spence Jr. is your daddy. So it makes sense now. You should have just said that, man. My bad, EJ, for talking to your son like that. Let's keep it on you. I'll take you to the fish fry later. I'll fillet you. That's pretty much him calling out goddamn Jamel Charlo. But yet Errol Spence intervened and said, nah, if I ain't following him, he ain't gonna fight him. What type of shit is this, dog? This shit is it's insane, bro. Peep this out. Like I said, keep this screenshot. Go look up this screenshot, man, on this Twitter. Go look up this screenshot, this tweet, and keep it. It's nothing else says more. There is what you call a short summation of a tweet that was put out that involves the entire itinerary, so to speak, without putting times, dates, locations, and all that. He said, it's okay. Like I said, I've been ready since I came in the division, which is 147 pounds. And when he left negotiations, The reason why he left negotiations because his agreements to the lowball offers and the money that they was providing for him, they changed to Europe on this dude. I'm just reading some in the chat. Blue did the field work, unlike them couch potatoes. Plus, Blue still had better knowledge than all of them squares. It decide when I have an issue. I'll decide when I have an issue. Trust and believe Spence will be a Hall of Famer. He don't need Duck Crawford. And there's more noteworthy fights at 154. You're cheering for the biggest coward in boxing, Terence Duck Crawford. It's good that you use and you remediating language that you hear over here. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even say coward like that. I get it. You listen to the live. Kudos to you. But look, when you start off something, trust and believe, you lost me already. Nobody's trusted and believing anything them aerosexuals say, dog. Look, they always complain about the language I use, but they feel to jump in the chat and remediate and repeat what I'm saying, dog. I get it. Much respect to you. But listen, I know the title offended you, but truth be told, brother, Terence Crawford, his hand already been casted for the Hall of Fame. He was he was at one of the most prestigious Hall of Fames. It had 3 classes that was due. 3. Dog, he's a part of one of the biggest Hall of Fame classes, bro. They invited him to have his hand casted. He's already there. Errol Spence needs Terence Crawford. If he believes he can beat Terence Crawford, cool. Him find Jermell Charlo, I already put the plan out there. I put it out there before anybody else. I said, if PBC want to make some money, do a 2-fight deal with Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo. Fix it to the point where Errol Spence wins the undisputed 154, and then Jermell Charlo get him back. It's on record. It's on record. I put this shit out there. And people was like, at first, they was trying to hate on me. I didn't have enough people watching. And then they start turning around and using this shit. Oh, man, it's an in-house fight. It makes sense. It makes sense. And what did Spence just say? If I ain't fought him yet, he ain't going to fight him. What did Mike Tyson say? Hey, if he's your brother, you're supposed to eat with your brother. No shit. If he your brother, you're supposed to eat with your brother. These niggas ain't making money. They'd rather see somebody like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, KSI, and all these other people get sponsorships and make all this money in the sport of boxing. And all they want to do is just sit around here and wait on paychecks to be coming through the mail. And anything? No? Shit. Damn, 3 months late? God damn. Get on the phone and call them. You have reached the number of Harvard grad, top 3%. Please leave your message at the tone. You're not getting it, bro. You can go over there. Hello? Anybody in there? I hear some moving. Al, you in there, Al? I need that check, Al. I need that check. Deontay told me about y'all. Deontay told me. I didn't want to listen. Now Deontay up here talking about having his money on time. They go in there and fight their ass off and go to war, and they can't get compensated, dog, on time. Something ain't right, bro. Once again, when I brought this shit up, they said it wasn't true, and I was hating. Okay. 78 and Blue are the two I respect the most. All rest of them clowns, point blank. I don't respect them too, dog. You just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? And of course, one thing I can respect about Blood, he'll still show up in, even if that particular host does not respect. You know, that's saying he thinks for himself. He don't allow other information or anyone else to influence his thinking. Just like I get that from Coach and a lot of other people that's in this chat, period. But the influence is real on the YTC. It's a lot of cats out here influenced by one another. If that cat, hey man, don't fuck with him. They're gonna do a screenshot operation on you, bro. You don't want to be a part of the screenshot operation. That shit is brutal, y'all. That shit is brutal. Them motherfucking screenshot operations, oh my God, they drop receipts on you? Oh, it's no recovery, dog. Grown ass man talking about, I seen you. I seen you over there. You talking about the dude that's a little channel? I seen you. You was in the chat. I screenshot. I got receipts. Now, you got a wrench over here. And people was hitting me up saying, hey, get rid of his wrench. Block him. But I said, no. I want to fight. Give me a fight. I want to fight. I set your name. Give me a date. Drop a date. We're fighting. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. I got receipts, goddammit. You want to hear your name? There you go. This must be losing their mind on here, shawty. Man, that nigga saw a few episodes of Perry Mason and now he says he's an attorney. Nigga, please. That's what I'm saying, dog. Man, the gig has been up, but y'all sit up there and respect that dude. Man, look, truth be told, Fanon ain't did shit to me. But then I'm just commenting. I'm just addressing. I don't despise the man or none of that. All I have an issue with is when you try to portray like you this top-notch lawyer or this attorney and everything. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't give him nothing. Crawford don't even rate a quarter. You're not being logical. You're not being logical, man. You ain't Judge Joe Brown. You ain't sat before the court and people respect you for your legal experience. You send them, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Bro, you're not practicing. Please stop it. Please stop it, bro. You telling people you the big dog and you'll sit up here and debate anybody. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. You can have that. If it's gonna keep you in a point of sanity, okay, cool. Believe that shit. I don't. It's good you was able to approach a person that you used to be real respectful. He used to be a part of the La Familia. Now he's the enemy. Because why? You didn't want him to overtalk you. You wanted to get your narrative out. But that's exactly what y'all niggas do. Y'all put people in the background. You kick them off the panel and act like they left. That's what you niggas do. You kick them off and say, oh, what happened? You put them on mute. I hear grown ass man. Hey, mute WCS. Mute his ass. Mute his ass. Man, come on, dog. Shout out to all the whole arse people ear hustling to say I ride Chattels nuts. All y'all group motherfuckers know who you are. Hey man, one thing I can say about Martin King boxing, I give him respect. Like we wasn't cool back in the day, but the shit he be talking about now, I don't know what you done went through, brother. But you do be talking some boxing shit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not holding no grudges. At first, I told him what I told him. It is what it is. He be talking his boxing shit. There's nothing else to say. You know what I'm saying? So he is on a lot of people's shit. He do support a lot of people's channel. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. He support more people than I do. Hey, y'all hit the like button. You know, I went damn near an hour and a half and didn't tell nobody to do anything. You know, I have 60 people watching. And it's 45 likes. Unlike Blue Blood Sports, I'm not going to put you on punishment or timeout. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, okay, put this helmet on. You know, Inhale right quick and hit them upside the head with an object. And then say, okay, I don't want this to happen again. Okay, take the helmet off. Dry your tears. Put the helmet back on the shelf. Okay, and let's try this again. When you come in through are you listening to me? I said, wipe your motherfucking feet. God damn it. Did you ring the doorbell? Put the helmet back on. Put the motherfucker back on. Sit your ass down. Put the helmet back on, God damn it. Now, this time you're going to get two to three licks. You're not going to get just one. Put the helmet back. Strap that motherfucker on. Because this motherfucker, your head about to go, flying out the motherfucking window. Put the helmet back on. Close your eyes this time. You don't have to inhale. Black, black, black. Now ring the fucking doorbell, nigga. Hit the motherfucking like button. Don't come over here thinking you ain't gonna hit the like button. You didn't ring the doorbell and wipe your motherfucking paws? How dare you disrespect me like that? And just to let y'all know, right? YouTube does have sometimes issues with, super chats and shit like that. Sometimes they do. But to refresh the super chat, I don't know about that. But it's cool though. D Bevel the champ on deck. He say in my Keon Ivory Wayne's voice, message. Message. Blue is just a YouTuber, man. That girl, chump side smoking Sherm. Hey man, Champ Side said that man channel was bigger than BLK Prime. Blood, like BLK Prime is worth millions supposedly. These aerosexuals went on a damn mission to find the headquarters of BLK Prime and shut all this shit down, and the fight still happened. Look, in the meanwhile, I'm explaining to these motherfuckers, right? That there's some other big names that's attached to this. They come to find out Christy Martin, attached to Don King era. She's a promoter over there. Christy Martin Promotion. She's a wolf in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? She's put on several fights. Her and her wife. I mean, Christy Martin Promotion is a staple in the promotions. It might not be as big as some of these other promotions, but guess what? It ain't that easy, shawty. It ain't that easy. When some of these guys talking about their promoters, they this, that, and the other, guess what? It takes a lot for you to be in that position to be a promoter, managers, all that shit. And then so what? I can manage some motherfucking bums. I'm gonna get 1.3%, because they say, let me see, what they say he getting for this fight? Huh? $5.50. So I'm just $5.50. That's after taxes or before taxes? That's after? No, before. So they gotta take taxes off that bitch. God damn. So man, hey, check this out, man. You got a smoothie card or something? You can put some on a smoothie, put like $2 on a smoothie card or something like that. You got a food voucher they gave you or something? Man, I ain't doing this shit for free, man. God damn. Well, you the one negotiated, $5 and something. I thought it was after taxes, bro. I mean, come on, man. You owing goddamn 33. You owing 33, dog. What are you expecting to get paid? You owing 33. God damn. Anybody with fish in their name, a groupie? Blue is just a YouTuber. I read that. GJ7 on deck. What's good? Y'all remember that time that Champ Side lost his fucking mind? And wasn't he going at Terence Crawford? Because they was pretty much putting it out there that somebody addressed, you know what I'm saying? He addressed Champ Side. They love it. They'll sit up here and poke until one of these names mention them. And then they'll do a video like they're the victim. They will say all this. Look, they'll sit up there and blast and damn talk shit about these fighters and do 100 motherfucking lives. If that fighter want to address them and even come close to them believing that they talking to me. Just like Drew Titan said, oh, you put it out there, I'm going to take it as you talking about me. He wasn't talking about you, nigga. Please. The fuck you talking about? Spence fans can't comprehend. They too blind to actual statements being made. No doubt. No doubt. Moist comprehension only. So, man, salute to that. Blood say when AJ was unified, they wanted Wilder to get 50-50. Why not Crawford? Oh, look. Check this out now. You bringing up some old shit. God damn, you bringing up some old shit. I can't even speak on that because I'm going to get off top with Terence Crawford. That's old gems, bro. That's like old gems. When they was advocating, these same niggas was advocating for Wilder, bro. And look, they was advocating for Wilder when he had one belt. Joshua had the other titles. And they was up here saying, oh man, that's fucked up. Eddie Hearns is racist for trying to give Deontay Wilder 12 million flat fee, 15 million flat fee. They offered 50 million. And Anthony Joshua ducked the fight. He ducked the fight. He didn't want the fight. But Terence Crawford go through this shit and takes the least amount because Deontay Wilder did agree to take the least amount. That's all I'm saying. He did agree to take, he was basically negotiating. His people negotiating. That's fucked up. 12 million for a fight that potentially could gross 70 to 80 million. And they wanted to fuck the man over. Eddie Hearns come on here and say, to be honest, we decided to give Deontay Wilder more than he ever made in his career. You know what I mean? 12 million. Okay, we took it up to 15 million. That's more than enough. It's very, very lucrative paycheck. It's not bullocks. It's not rubbish. You know what I mean? We're giving him the biggest paycheck of his entire career. Eddie Hearns is a talker, bro. But you're right. I got a dip, W says, just wanted to show some support. Hopefully you still be live when I get back. Keep up the smoke. OG salute and hit the like button. Appreciate you, Toby. Salute to you, brother. Enjoy your day. They just mad because Crawford gave them squares, the cold shoulder. Now they want to cramp his style. He feeding their children because without social media, it's back to minimum wage. And he's definitely feeding them, boy. But hey, this too shall pass, blood. This too shall pass. But thank D Bevel for the $5 super chat. One love to you, brother. Salute. Thank you. Appreciate you. This too shall pass, blood. This is only good for a little bit of time. This too shall pass. Bob Aaron, the best promoter in boxing right now. Well, he is the flagship of boxing promotions, but when Terence Crawford was on deck, they pretty much was calling that man the plantation owner, top ranked Toby. They call this man every despicable term related to a black man that you can bring up. You know what I'm saying? And they still doing it. They still doing it, y'all. They don't stop. They have every option to digress from this topic, and they continue to blast on this man. What's going on, Jimmy? How you feeling, bro? Funny how Spence loves Jerry Jones and makes sure Espinosa books are balanced, but that's staying on code. These Spence fanboys love their strawberries, yellow beezy, and cheap liquor. You know what it is there, Thor? You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, bro. I put the thumbnail out there. They didn't like it. You know what it is, bro. You know what it was. Strawberry season. You already know. I put it out there. All the hate and Spence quits. Oh, wow. That is true, true, true. Just like Coach Malachi put it out. True, 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 nigga. Strawberry fucking season. All day, every day. This man is still outside the ring, and we haven't got anything official. Come on, bro. These Wakanda niggas have been lying so much, they don't know which lie to run with now. They all over the place. It's becoming bad, bro. They're infected right now. Hey, that infection they got, man, it's contagious. Be careful. Y'all stay over there too long and be listening to that shit. You try to run your ass over here, I'm gonna be like, hey, listen, I know you heard that from so-and-so because I was over there when they were saying this shit. I was hitting the replay and all that. Man, come on, stop it. That shit's not true, man. Take your whole ass back off on the street, man, and find somebody else to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's talking about the shit. Nobody's talking about that bullshit no more. Errol Spence is outside the ring, and y'all still talking about Bud, who's about to in several months he have to face a mandatory, and y'all talking about he signed with Golden Boy the Duck. But fighters are complaining about getting paid on time. That really makes black people look a certain way on here. You know what I'm saying? As content creators, not all black people, but I'm just saying those black people who are congregated in that group of aerosexuals, it make y'all look a certain way, like y'all just unsmart. Y'all just not smart, man. Like, you're just not smart. Y'all very contradicting in a lot of ways. Timothy put it out there. Floyd put it out there. Y'all just don't want to fucking listen. But for some of the same shit that Bud Crawford is doing, y'all don't give him any credit for. But like Blood said, when Deontay Wilder was doing it, y'all was all on the Deontay Wilder support system, which is weird. Which is absolutely weird. Because y'all was on the Deontay Wilder support system. Y'all was talking about Eddie Hearn was a racist. So Eddie Hearn was in the position of Bob Arum at the time. He's racist. He's trying to sit up here and do Deontay like a slave and treat him, you know, like his father Barry Hunter did to Dillian White and the way they used to do over there in the UK, you know, to blacks and shit like that. Yeah, y'all was all on board. But I guess all that shit dissolved. Now it becomes Terence Crawford. He's not over here and, you know, on the South side. He don't get that respect because he got one belt. Errol has 3 belts. And it's somewhat, they travel the same road. Anthony Joshua and Errol Spence somewhat travel the same road. You know what I'm saying? They picked up the 3 belts. Kudos to them. Salute. Black best funnelings. Crush your dudes. D-Lo on deck, what's good? These broke emotional strawberry eaters want to give advice to top athletes and multimillionaire and Bud. How that makes sense. Listen, nobody's going to hire these guys for anything. They're not going to hire them for anything. These are individuals that really don't plan on having any type of interaction with these dudes in media. And then we already seen what Deontay Wilder did when he was up there. He said, "You with who? Get out of here." So they paying attention a lot more than they used to. They paying attention. Come on, they paying attention now. But see, peep this out. I don't see majority of these dudes going to fights and getting access like ES News. ES News is everywhere. However, whatever arrangement he has, whatever, they give him all the damn access he wants, right? Him and Fight Hype. Fight Hype is a much larger, you know what I'm saying, entity as far as having a team and you know, field rovers to go out there and get this information. But none of these dudes are out there doing that. They just basically probably paying people to send them some info. That shit ain't free. They paying people to send them some media footage if they didn't attend the fight. Real talk. Fight Hype is just not going to send you some free footage. You forget about that. Let me go back up here. Okay. Get this other super chat. General Big Fish with the super chat. Appreciate you with the $5 super chat. Modern King Boxing, I need you to donate the money you owe me to this channel. Okay. Whatever that's about. Shout out to Jamal Neezy in the building. Salute to you, brother. And appreciate Big Fish for pulling up. Hit the like and subscribe button. Appreciate you. I'm not going to stay on too long, y'all. I'll be back on here a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? The unbiased fan, a.k.a. Brim Reaper, in the building. Big Fish, 1/3 of the Wrong Brothers, the Wolfpack Propaganda Kings. Talk your shit, man. Talk your shit. Shout out to Jamal Neezy with the $2 super chat on deck. Stop knocking Bud. I told you my mom is sick. I told you that shit. Can I come up there and meet face to face? I told you mama's sick. She on the West Wing. They sitting in her caviar right now and her Belgium tea. Don't you dare. Come on, man. We will get back to negotiations when everything else is fine. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Gumbo, a.k.a. Hot Grease on deck with the $2 super chat. Refresh the super chat. No doubt about it there, Gumbo. Mr. Sucker Free in the building. Salute to your brother. Be safe in them streets, man. You already know Hot Grease in full effect, bro. So combat, Modern King muting unbiased fan Brim Reaper because he's a cornball. He abused the wrench given to him. Nobody should be getting muted right now. Listen, if you got a problem with somebody else, listen to me, please. I'm speaking to grown men. If you have an issue with somebody from a different channel, you are not muting them because you don't like them, bro. If they mention your name, they mention your name. Come on, Modern King. Come on, Modern King. I see where you time the dude out. You know what I'm saying? If somebody comes over here and they over here for me and they mention your name or something like that, allow it to play out. If they still keeping it on boxing, cool. But you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. That's how shit get all fucked up and subscribers don't want to come over here and support the channel. That's the same shit I was going through with Blue. When I went over there, I say twice. And I put one little thing in there, they timed me out. He had so many motherfucking wrenches to help me out. Same thing with Drew. I'm asking you, if you run into someone that you don't like or you got an issue with from another channel, the wrench gang is not to just say, you know what? You ain't going to be able to say nothing over here on this chat, man. Don't do it. For real. Usually the wrenches over here are good, that unbiased fan. You know what I'm saying? All right. But if you got an issue with somebody, until that person show disrespect to me, I'm like, okay, they over here on the channel. They on the boulevard. They listening. Okay. But don't mute them, man. Don't time them out, dog. Man, this dude had a conversation. He is capping hard, trying to put me on the spot. I understand that, Ron, but you know, it goes with the YTC, you know, energy. I understand it's gonna be people that come over here. I get it all the time on other people's shit, dog. But I definitely don't want people to be passing word that, yeah, you go over here, you're gonna get timed out. If I see a motherfucker over here, I'll pass over their comment first before I actually time them out. They have to be on some troll shit for me to just block them, period. But I ain't here to lecture no wrenches now. I'm not here to lecture anybody in this motherfucking chat that's a wrench. They've been around YTC long enough to know how the process works. They dissed Joshua but love Spence. Make that make sense. LOL, Joshua is really a true A-side. True. You ain't lying. $100 million deal while selling out Wembley. The hate really comes from Bud not talking to them. Well, D-Bevel, I could say he sold out once, and it wasn't because of him 100%. It was because of his opponent, too. Okay, he was in there with the legend. Joshua wasn't a legend when he fought Vladimir Klitschko. He wasn't a legend. That's the baits I had back then. I had plenty of the baits destroying motherfuckers with that. I said, that's not the first time that Joshua stepped in Wembley Stadium. You know what I'm saying? He fought Matt Legg in Wembley Stadium before. You think it's sold out with a name like Matt Legg? Okay. So he was in there with Vladimir, who they went and found. You know what I'm saying? Somehow like when you watch the movie Shooter and they went up in the mountains. Dude, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Real talk. I get the shit. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Joshua, he could do no wrong back then. They thought he was the next coming of Ali. He was this, that, and the other. He couldn't be beat. But yet, they took Deontay Wilder through so much drama, just like Errol Spence. They taken down Terence Crawford through so much drama, and we still haven't got Deontay Wilder fight against Anthony Joshua. We still haven't got the Crawford versus Spence. This shit don't make any sense, bro. Yeah, he was a true A-side. He still is a true A-side as long as he in the UK. Will he be an A-side if he fought Tyson Fury? Will he be an A-side? Because last time I checked, he fought Alexander Usyk twice. Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury 3 times. That's a lot of rounds to put in now. That's a lot of rounds, bro, to put in with somebody that's the best heavyweight in the game right now. Alexander Usyk moving up the cruiserweight. People are really saying he's not true heavyweight as we see it. But we know Tyson Fury is a true fucking heavyweight. The man is sitting at 285, 290. He's a true heavyweight, bro. But I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Odds on that. LOA Bud Fanatics. If he resigns the Bob tomorrow, y'all gonna praise him for it. Well, look at it this way. What are y'all praising Errol Spence for? Just give me that. OZ. What are y'all praising Errol Spence for? We're really not praising Crawford for anything besides doing savvy business. Staying on top, not drowning himself on the backside of his career. Y'all are acting like this man doesn't deserve to make a living. That's just straight up selfish and despicable. Y'all basically been on record saying he doesn't do good business. He don't sell tickets. Bob has even been on deck as saying he lost enough money to buy a house in Beverly Hills, right? But yet, if it's such a plantation and the man leaves the plantation, now you criticize him for being independent without a promoter because your objective is to get him to go over to the PBC just for one fight. You want him to go to the doorstep of the PBC and take a lowball ass offer and anything that they give him. That's what y'all was saying, right? Just take anything they give you. Humble yourself. Be quiet. Take less money. Learn how to be the challenger. That's the plantation talk that was being spoken on, right? Then he doesn't sign with PBC because they want the damn, he wants one fight, just like Canelo did, right? He took the damn bag and ran. But all of a sudden, they still trying to do business with Canelo. They don't want to do business with Crawford. Because Crawford hurt feelings. Crawford pissed people off. They're not going to want to do business. I mean, y'all don't keep that same energy when it's Canelo. Canelo came over there and scooped up the money and bounced. Y'all was trying to lock in Canelo for a multi-fight deal. That's on record. Y'all was trying to goddamn sacrifice fighters. Mar Charlo and Errol Spence. Y'all wanted them right next to each other when they was damn cooking. We're here to offer you 2 human bodies for the sacrifice of $100 million. I'm not sure we can get that David Benavidez in there, but we can give you the first 2. The first one on the slab is Mar Charlo. He's ready. They was up there sacrificing motherfuckers, dog. But yet, just because Terence Crawford didn't sign a deal. Y'all forgetting about Canelo swooping in and flying out that bitch? And they got mad because he took all that money, and then they try to turn around and lock him into another deal? Man, y'all not making any sense because you're damn selfish, bro. Obstinate-minded individuals. That's how cowards think, dog. They're very closed-minded individuals, for real. Shout out to Bruce Gas Boxing. Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz, and more. Salute to you, OG. How you feeling, bro? Lisa Bales. Hell no. Lisa Bales in the building. I still can't see you, but shout out to you. I heard you had COVID and everything. Shout out to Lisa Bales back on deck, man. It's good to see you recovered and everything. I know. I went through that shit, god damn it. I was shadow boxing in the bed. Get off me, get off me. I was looking like, you know, and boys in the hood. I'm mad at this shit. God damn it. I was trying to fight that COVID off me, dog. Get off me. Get off me. You know what I'm saying? I was up there fighting them motherfucking ghosts, dog. It's good to see you back on deck, Lisa, in the building. That's crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know why I can't see any, but we're going to figure it out, though. You know what I'm saying? We're going to figure it out because somehow, some way, you're blocked, but your name is not on the block list. Your name is not on the block list, so I don't know why I can't see you. Maybe you have me blocked on your channel or your you know, whatever. You need to check that. I don't know. You might have me blocked. I don't know. Have to be vigilant. 2023 Crawford strong, progressing. Yeah, big shout out to Lisa Bell recovering from that COVID. Hey, Rob, appreciate you pulling up. I know y'all like making all these ghost accounts, but you already know what WCS is, man. Y'all always abusing that word fact. When y'all niggas tell lies all the time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell lies all the freaking time. And y'all do it with a smile on your face, nigga. It's not the smile with confidence. It's just that goofy smile that you keep on talking about the same shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? How technical is this conversation about Crawford and Spence? Damn near every topic has been spoken on this platform of the YTC forever and a day. Just because y'all niggas want to goddamn talk about it and it's supposed to be some facts, what y'all gonna bring up numbers? Y'all can't bring up numbers because y'all ass wasn't in the damn room to bring up numbers. If Crawford couldn't get a face-to-face meeting with Al Heyman, how the fuck, who were y'all talking to? Nobody. And look, aerosexuals shouldn't be talking about HATE. Y'all are the motherfucking proprietors of that shit. Y'all distribute that shit. Every single day you putting out damn hate thumbnails. Shut your ass up. They're talking that bullshit. Spence turned down $25 million to fight Bud. So yes, he would duck Albanesian. Hey, peep this out. Speaking of $25 million, now the deal is, well, you know, Crawford, what was he thinking offering up $25 million to Spence? First of all, that's the only thing that I say that Crawford should have did better. Crawford never should have damn presented shit to Spence because Spence don't have the cojones to make his own decision. He can't go up there to Al Heyman and convince him, say $25 million. It looks like a good deal. No, this like he said, Al Heyman makes all the calls. Al Heyman makes all the calls. He know if he sit up there and jump out of line, Al Heyman's gonna call him to the office and say, sit down, goddammit. Sit your ass down, goddammit. Say a motherfucker. Sit your ass down. Close your eyes, goddammit. No, Al. No, Al. No. Sit your motherfucking ass down and close your motherfucking eyes, nigga. Now, the next time you say something out of line, I'm going to call you back up this motherfucker. You understand me? Yeah, man, you didn't have to get your ass up out here, nigga. Stop crying like that. I'll let you know when you gonna fight. It probably gonna be 2024. You keep fucking with me, and you gonna fight in 2024, nigga. You're not gonna be going on any vacations. I'm gonna dry your ass up, man. Spence ain't even defending his belts. Crawford put his title on the line. If David's so bad, why was Thurman mandated to fight David by the WBA when he was a champ? Blunt's dropping them gems, bro. Y'all better bag the fuck up. They still on some David Avanesian. You know what I'm saying? See, when you start spamming the chat with information, then that's when I like to take over. You know what I'm saying? I like to take over when they start spamming the chat and everything, because they want to just go up here and put information that's been spoken on, and it's not really doing anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's not really doing anything for the conversation. You putting old news and you just want attention. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that. You don't know who's getting paid over there. You talk about somebody being the highest paid boxers, but yet and still, Terence Crawford was getting a higher guarantee than Errol Spence. You know how that goes, right? Because y'all was busy talking about the back end money this late that Deontay Wilder keep mentioning now and Adrian Broner mentioned. I got it. They the highest paid fighters, right? Oh, I think you didn't listen. You don't really surf these streets like I do. But if you look at a recent video while you over here with that deficient depth of knowledge, you would have looked at Fight Hype video, or no, the Fight Hub, where Bernard Hopkins said back then they was over there at PBC, they was getting 12-round money for a 4-round fight. That shit is over. That shit is over. No more 12-round fight, 12-round money for a 4-round fight. That's pretty much saying they getting paid minimum wage over that bitch. How are they the highest paid fighters? Just because y'all niggas say so. Did you not hear Jamal Charlo's wife get on here and say, oh, well, he probably going to get the house foreclosed on. He probably never fight again. Did you not hear Deontay Wilder come on and say, I'd rather get paid on time? It'd be good if I get paid on time. Who lost their little kid? Somebody go get this kid. I'm about to call Child Protective Service. Somebody lost their child. I hate when other channels lose their children. Get back to the resident you're supposed to be here, dog. You come on here with old, antiquated news, bro. That's not what goes on over here. It's good that you know how many fights. Let me see. WCS made them come out and woodwork. They wouldn't hold back. Look, D. I'm going to tell you, I pay attention to small shit, D. Check this out, D. Not until I said I was about to get off this bitch that they want to come out the woodworks. They've been ear hustling the whole time. And they want to end the live by coming up here spamming with all these comments. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. When I said I was about to shut it down, that's when they wanted to jump out the trash can. Ta-da! Shit, get off me, rat. Ta-da! Here I am. Let me goddamn start the typing. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. I pay attention to bullshit like that. Hey, but they over here, though. You know, it's all good. They over here. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Let me see what the likes. The likes at 57. I appreciate you. Everybody who was, hitting that like button. I appreciate you. Quinn over here talking. I guess, I did say I have enough time for those who wanted to drop in. So let me pay them attention. Kate, what's good? What's good with it? Kate, man, peace. Salute to you. Hey, some of you that's putting information in the chat, I'm not going to do your homework for you. I'm not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him, Jamal. Jamal say stay focused. Stay focused, man. Stay on topic. Stay on topic now. You ain't over here with no dummies, man. You got some scholars in the chat now. The motherfuckers got there walk these YTC streets now. This is the propaganda that you spoke as you are saying Thurman, Duck, David, Avanesian. We got grown men over here still using the last name alias. You know what I'm saying? The last name alias. You know, they want to come up with nicknames for the alias. You're a grown man using nicknames for a fighter that's ranked in the ranking system of boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's how mad they are. They can't even say the man's surname. PBC asked Bud to get a belt and leave his promotional team just so he can duck EJ. Make it make sense. Man, I don't think these guys are out of the grade school of boxing knowledge. I think they are finishing up the cereal box freaking certificate program, and they're trying to get their watch hours in. This is what it's about, y'all. You know how you create a channel and you have to get your watch hours? I think these individuals right here, they're just trying to get their watch hours. They are what you call prospects. These are prospects who are wandered off from the confines and the parameters of these channels that they support, right? And they're over here lost. So the prospects are trying to go over here and talk boxing with the vets. That's not the way it fucking works, prospects. Y'all can't come over here and talk boxing with the vets. Come on, bro. Y'all came over here unprepared, and all y'all want to do is ask questions, bro. Okay, when hold up for a second, because I know some of y'all love, you know, come over here and talking the same. But you put Dick Rodden in the channel and all. I mean, Dick Rodden in the comments. I'm gonna block your ass, man, because now you're not even talking about boxing no more. So there you go, Rob. You know what I'm saying? Y'all over here talking shit about Bud, but yet you want to talk about Dick Rodden again. So take you and the dick that was in your mouth and go in a nice, calm area and finish the job. You're not going to do it over here in the chat, bro. I don't have time for that nonsense, man. I will tolerate a lot now. But when you talk about y'all Dick Rodden, you sound like BF. I'm pretty sure BF, he know he can't come over here under his profile. That's a fact. He can't bring his ass over here on his profile. So he'll come over here on another profile. Real talk. Real talk. I know this. Let me take this strawberry season down. You know what I'm saying? But this right here is pretty much what you're gonna get. Like when it comes to the Spencerholic, this is where it's leading to and everything. I heard how you got handled twice. You call and KO. I don't know who gets it the worst. I never mad, just funny how it's all opponents become a serious threat all of a sudden. I don't know what you're talking about. People always talk about how you got handled with somebody, but they'll never call in and talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting handled by anybody. You want to call over there and hear somebody say the same shit all the time, ask you 100 questions. I don't ask a lot of people questions. I just speak. You know what I'm saying? I just express what I'm expressing. You got people that always want to answer questions. Well, tell me this. Tell me the exact date that Errol Spence came into boxing. I want to hear the time too. What was the color of his trunks when he had his first boxing match? Who was in his corner? What song did he come out to? If he didn't come out to no song, were they playing a song in the arena? What color gloves did he have? Who wrapped his hands? Did you know what he was? Did you know what it was? Did you know what type of gloves he was wearing? What about his mouthpiece? Did he have the sound mouthpiece back then he had now when Udenis Ugas knocked that motherfucker in the fifth row? Did he have the same mouthpiece? No, he didn't. Oh, okay. I'm just checking. Did he have the shag back then? Or did he have the regular cut he got now? Which one was it? Because people used to brag about the shag. I don't hear them bragging about the shag no more. Which one is it? Man, come on. They always asking questions. Don't no real boxing head got time for that bullshit, dog. We'll give you a 50-50 split, even though you've never been on pay-per-view before. East forward 3 years later. Fast forward 3 years later. Bud has to be realistic, except the 70-30. So it's 70-30 now. No, it's 70-30. You know what I'm saying? 80-20. Whatever they want to give them. Errol Spence has been on record as saying this shit. It don't matter the percentage. It can be 90-10, bro. Crawford said, okay, good. What? You accept? Yeah, 10%. No back end? Yeah, no back end. Shout out to Mountain King Boxing with the $1 super sticker. Salute to you, brother. One love to you. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. Much appreciated. Man, y'all goddamn spitting some fire in that damn chat. The haters want to goddamn peek up out of that motherfucker. I took goddamn BFTB out that motherfucker. And then they ran. Oh, the bitch blocked me. Oh, shit. Suck a dick. I wanted to talk about goddamn dick riding some more. I wanted to goddamn, that's what I wanted to do. If you pay attention to the timeline, he chose Porter and Danny. We still talking about Porter. That fight is so old, dog. Porter didn't come into the goddamn game with Errol Spence undefeated. We still talking about the same Porter that Terence Crawford stopped, and y'all say the fight was fixed, and you say that Kenny Porter said that he didn't train good. You're talking about the same Danny Garcia from Long over there, by Long Island too. That's Errol Spence's friend. So if you're gonna say that Sean Porter is Terence Crawford's friend and the fight was rigged, right? Well, goddamn, I'm gonna stay the course and stay on code and say that Danny Garcia didn't do shit but move around and get beat up. He wasn't going in there to win. Nobody damn had him a favorite on the odds. He went in there and got his ass beat. That fight was fixed. He wanted to talk about he didn't want no tune-up, but Danny Garcia was a tune-up. Once again, Errol Spence said he didn't want a tune-up, but Danny Garcia was a tune-up. Danny Garcia did not fight Errol Spence like he fought Jose Benavidez. That is absolutely true. He didn't do it, y'all. He did not fight Errol Spence like he fought freaking Jose Benavidez, bro. That's facts. Like they say, that's facts. 70-30 was on the contract now. Hey, let's say 70-30, 35-40. Oh, shit, dog. They don't care, man. They just come with the same shit, man. And we shouldn't be talking about any timelines. That shit is over. We shouldn't talk about any timelines. The one focus point that we should be paying attention to is this annual calendar for boxing. This annual calendar right now, we have names like Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia floating around, right? We have fighters who have fought, Jaron Ennis. We have fighters that are on this calendar. We have the Caleb Plants and David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? We have possible Gervonta and Ryan Garcia. We have all these fights coming up, Tony Harris and Tim Tszyu. But I want to know where is Errol. Errol. I don't see his name out there. Errol. Where is Errol? I don't see Spence. I hear Spence's name out here on the calendar. Where is Spence on the calendar, bro? Let me do something right quick. I need to do due diligence, right? Let me put this information in the search engine, put this inquiry. Okay. And maybe while I was live, something actually happened. So I'm going to check this space out right quick. Nope. I looked on BoxRec and I was like, God damn it, maybe they snuck one in on me. Not the case, y'all. Not the case. Not the case. Talk to him, Ray. Shout out to Ray Sanders with a very, very important fact. He said Porter and Danny were never bigger fights than Bud. Facts. Factual, like they say. Facts. Facts, man. That is factual. Man, why we look, let me ask you this, Quinn. Why are we talking about David Avenesian if he didn't mean anything? People call him avocado and all these other nicknames. Why are we still talking about that? We can't allow ourselves to be that impotent. You acting like y'all can't push forward. Y'all still want to dang talk about shit that's in the past, man. Yeah, I brought up some shit that was in 2022. I was making a point to where I was trying to go to, the direction I was trying to get. But y'all are staying in the past on a fight that y'all can't do anything about. This man went to BLK Prime and I put the tweet up there. Were you not here? Were you just on the outside chilling? And then when I said I'm about to bounce, then that's when everybody wanted to dang pop in and stay on there. Did you not see? Did you not see this tweet? What does this tweet mean to you, brother? Does it not encapsulate everything from start to finish? They changed the year on the man. So how was he supposed to sign a contract for a fight that he wasn't even sure that was going to happen? Being that he already made it perfectly clear he wanted to fight in 22. So since he put his demands out there, Al Heyman and everybody else already knew that Bud was adamant about fighting Spence in 2022. They sent back a final revision and moved the fight to next year. Why did they do that? Because they did not want the fight. They knew from talking with him and everything else had been discussed behind the scenes, he wanted to fight in 2022. No, they moved to 23 purposely. And just imagine how happy you all would have been if Bud would have chosen not to take the dang 8-figure payout and fight David Avenesian, who was a ranked fighter, and he would have waited for Spence, who got into a car accident, and now talking about we ain't gonna fight the April, May, or June. Now Bud Crawford is in a contract on the shelf. How is that considered intelligence, bro? Y'all niggas continue to show your impotence when it comes to doing things that requires you to use your brain, use your mind. You know what I'm saying? Make smart, intelligent decisions. If this man would have still been sitting out, waiting on them to fight, he would have threw away an intricate part. You know what I'm saying? The man is 35 years old. He would have threw away some very precious moments of his career right now. The man is staying healthy. He goes out to Thailand or whatever. He's up there training, staying in shape, goddamn shadow boxing, taking pictures with tigers. That's after a $10 million paycheck with David Avenesian. So it seems like y'all niggas just mad. Y'all mad, man. It seems like y'all are just extremely upset that he got paid, bro. Don't nobody need to pull up something that we already know. We don't need to pull up Bud anything. Anybody and everybody on here knows who Bud Crawford has fought at welterweight. It's easy. Easy. So there's no need to pull it up, bro. They mad. Look, they giving David Evanesian so much love because he went in the ring with Crawford. Who did Carlos Ocampo beat that Jerry Jones paid the house? Who did Carlos Ocampo beat before Errol Spence went into his first pay-per-view with no numbers? But yet they're going to try to say the man had 300 plus thousand. And they made it seem like he did that shit. He did that shit autonomously. No. No. He had like he did that shit all dolo solo, bro. The man had no pay-per-view numbers. No pay-per-view numbers. And he went in there with Mikey Garcia. No pay-per-view numbers. He fought Carlos Ocampo, y'all. And Jerry Jones is on record as saying he bought every seat in the fucking house. And he needed 9,000 to break even. So you're trying to tell me that if Errol Spence can go ahead with Mikey Garcia with no pay-per-view numbers, you're going to give him credit, all the credit for that first pay-per-view, which he hasn't been able to reciprocate again? He was in there with a 4-weight world champion, Mikey Garcia, that used to be a featherweight. But yet you don't hear nobody talking about how Errol Spence fought a lightweight. A fucking lightweight. A fucking lightweight at the time. None of them niggas was up here talking about him fighting a featherweight. It's crazy, man. The hypocrisy is real, right? The hypocrisy is real. I don't know what you talking about, film study. Maybe you need to go back and look at some film. But why would you sit up here and act like boxing doesn't have opposition that is questionable across the board? Y'all up here questioning why Hector Garcia was in the ring with Gervonta Davis, a 130-pound champion. Why did Gervonta Davis fight Hector Garcia? And he's a lightweight world champion. He's a lightweight world champion. Why did he provide the opportunity to Hector Garcia that nobody knows? Who based off the strength and momentum off defeating Chris Colbert and Roger Gutierrez, dog. Pull up that shit. So what? Nobody care. Keep the same energy. Y'all want to keep talking about who was David Evanesian. Where did Carlos Ocampo come from? And why was Yordenis Ugas freaking ranked in front of him? Why didn't Ugas get the shot? Why did Carlos Ocampo, who was ranked in the rankings below Yordenis Ugas at that time, why didn't Ugas get the shot? He was a much more tough opposition. Why did he fight that bum? Why did Spence fight that bum, bro? We don't care when he got him up out of there because Crawford got Evanesian up out of there in 6. But y'all sit up here and act like the knockouts is nothing that y'all used to seeing. He got him up out of there at 6, but y'all want to blame the gloves for being tampered with. Man, y'all some hoes, bro. You know what I'm saying? What they say, man, come on. I'll take that back. I don't know if you're a hoe or not. I'm not going to call you a hoe just based off what you're saying because I feel that's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But y'all really need to do a little bit more in-depth research, bro. I would take my whole comment back because I don't know you and you haven't been over my chat that often. So I will retract that. But don't be a hoe. Don't make me call you a hoe again. I ain't taking it back now. Man, we talking about what Ugas has done in the professional ranks, bro. We're not talking about no amateur shit. Why haven't Sean Porter challenged Alexander Usyk? Huh? Why haven't Sean Porter got back up there and increased his weight and went up and challenged Alexander Usyk at cruiserweight? Why wasn't he in the World Boxing Super Series? Huh? Since he beat that man in the amateur, why didn't Sean Porter go up there to cruiserweight and challenge freaking Usyk? I know we ain't talking about freaking AMs when it comes just to Crawford, right? Hey, Ugas ball, he beat dang Terence Crawford. What has he done in the professional ranks? God damn it! What has he did? Hey, Terence Crawford will stop Ugas. He will stop him. Just like y'all was mad. Listen, I even put it out there. They wouldn't listen. I put it out there, right? I said Terence Crawford was gonna do Sean Porter worse than Spence. I said this fight will possibly get stopped, and it's gonna be before the 11th round because that's when the knockdown happened, right? Right? That was when, and let's be on record that I'll try to explain this to knockdown 68 TV before. He tried to say, no, the hook was on the right hand. No, the hook that he knocked Sean Porter was with the left hand. I got the receipts on that, buddy. That you was arguing me down that Errol Spence knocked down Sean Porter with a right hook. So in the 11th round, we know that Terence Crawford wasn't going to allow that fight to go past the 11 or into the 11. You know what I'm saying? Just like he couldn't allow David Avanesian, right? Who was stopped by Igis Kavalauskas in the 6th round. Terence wasn't going to let David Avanesian go past 6 rounds. Come on, bro. Man, come on now. What y'all doing, dog? Hey, Blunts. He said, Niggo Campo didn't come to fight. He just went 12 with Fundora at a higher weight, right? Hey, man, goddamn, shout out to Blunts, man. Spinning the reel on y'all. Look, check this out. Carlos Ocampo actually hurt Errol Spence in that first exchange, right? And Errol got him up out of there. He had orders, dog. He had orders. Now, peep this out. Hold on for a second. I want to let you know something. I want to bring something to your attention. Right? Since y'all want to damn, I did say I was going to entertain the trolls today. I did. But they just came out the woodwork. Oh, it's my time to shine. And listen to that, Blunts, while you up there goddamn splashing hot grease all over the place, right? You know Carlos Ocampo, to caveat what Blunt said, he didn't lose after fighting Spence. He didn't lose again until he stepped in there and fought Sebastian Fundora, who he went 12 rounds with, y'all. Now, let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be absolutely honest. If I was to ask the chat, do y'all believe that Errol Spence can go 12 rounds with Sebastian Fundora? A lot of y'all would digress. A lot of you all would flee the scene and say, oh my God, that's a good question. But I'm not going to goddamn expose Errol Spence, goddamn it. I'm out. Who thinks Errol Spence will go 12 rounds? Carlos Ocampo, the guy who went out in 1 round at welterweight, he didn't lose another fight after Spence until recently with Sebastian Fundora, bro. They still talking about Gamboa. They love bringing up that featherweight, huh? But they don't want to bring up Mikey Garcia. They'll bring up Gamboa, but they don't want to bring up Mikey Garcia, dog. The one thing we can say about Terence BUD Crawford is that he fought welterweights. Can you imagine Terence Crawford fighting Mikey Garcia all the way up in lightweight? They never would have lived it down. But they praised Mikey Garcia for stepping in with Errol Spence because of what? The pay-per-view numbers. The pay-per-view numbers, y'all. That is the praise that they give Mikey Garcia. The pay-per-view numbers. The man was a featherweight, but yet the featherweight that gets the most attention is Yuriorkis Gamboa, who fought Terence Crawford back in the day. But you want to talk about a featherweight who fought Errol Spence with no welterweight fights at all? At least Gamboa had fights in the division back then. But we all know Mikey Garcia moved up and fought at welterweight for the first time. I'm back. Do you queen, but ain't our fault. Spence got nowhere to go. Spence got nowhere to go. Talk to him, Martin King. He don't have nowhere to go. He can't hide, Shawty. He can't hide. It's no bigger question. It's no bigger question, bro. It's no bigger question. Because check this out. If he does fight Alexis Rocha, right? Or whoever is mandatory, all we got to do is bring up Carlos Ocampo. I mean, come on. One thing we know about Terence Crawford is that he fights mandatories, unlike Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to sit up here and say, hey, man, come on, give Carlos Ocampo credit. Come on, man. How can you go that many years without fighting a Mandy? How does that work over there at PBC? Is it a certificate of avoidance that is issued internal to that organization? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Y'all not being educational over here now. You know, man, I got some scholars in the chat, man, some vets. You know what I'm saying? Where does Errol Spence have to go? Where can he run, man? Y'all talking about old news. I agree with that, Ray. I agree with what Ray said. He said, did Spence get Mikey up out of there like Bud got Gamboa up out of there? Or did that fight go the distance? Clear, concise question. Straight to the point, man. Straight to the point. Man, we ain't talking about defense, man. You sound like knockdown TV, dog. Up here explaining shit, avoiding questions, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. These niggas over here in fake accounts. I know your mentality when you type, some of you niggas. For real. For real, man. Y'all want to talk about who was outboxed? Answer the question, dog. Because you can't handle the truth. When did Bud, how did the results happen when Bud stepped in there with the featherweight in Gamboa and the featherweight that freaking Errol Spence fought? Come on, man. He went the distance with a lightweight, dog, who was a featherweight. We only mention this because every time a Bud Crawford debate come up, they always want to bring in Gamboa. This is the most asinine type of group of people when it comes to boxing talk. You know what I'm saying? They very limited, man. They roam around in shallow waters, just waters you can walk in, get your little toes, nice and wet. They don't swim in the deep, dog. They don't swim in the deep. They always want to talk about debate this, debate that, and they always bring up, well, Gamboa, Gamboa, Gamboa. Oh boy, man, I swear, dog. So why don't y'all do that elsewhere? People say I embarrass you and all that. So Martin King, I guess Martin King has brought some fans over here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't mad at you. I know Martin King be everywhere. So you can't be frequently going channel to channel without bringing some stragglers along with you. You know what I'm saying? You got some fans over here. I'm just reading some of the damn thread, I'm just reading, man. God damn. I said I was about to shut it down and people come out the woodworks. It's time, y'all. It's time. Attack. Attack. So Mikey didn't hurt Spence, but Spence didn't hurt Mikey either. God damn, boy. Hey, Ray over here dropping some spears on y'all motherfucking head. Bringing up old shit is a dead narrative, bro. Y'all talking about Gamboa and Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? More so how they bring up freaking Gamboa every time Crawford is the topic. I can't even say film study no more. Because obviously you don't study film, dog. You just over here talking opinionated, giving opinionated, objective, resistance. You ain't trying to really talk facts. You know what I'm saying? It's just so relevant that if you look at the results of both fighters, whereas Gamboa or Garcia, you already know who did it better. And Gamboa was a hitter back then. And Bud fought that man in his own backyard, man. And y'all sitting over here giving him credit for fighting Mikey Garcia in his first pay-per-view like that? I'm talking about his first real PPV. Y'all really giving him credit to fight a lightweight? This nigga been having y'all on the damn payroll for a long time, man. This shit don't make any sense, bro. No sense at all. So what they talking about? You disrespect personal life. I know we ain't talking about Spence. I know we not talking. Let me see. What you mean? I don't even know. I have a channel, but why would you debate? Oh, these niggas over here talking about debating. Man, come on, stop it. Shout out to the Bud supporters, who are over here pretending that they are aerosexuals. They really over here want to support the real fighter that they believe is the better out of the two. But they just don't have the confidence to just bring it on over to WCS and become, lawyer subscribers. You know what I'm saying? But at least you're over here today. You know what I'm saying? At least you're over here today. Y'all talk about debating people, man. Them debates ain't really debates. They just arguments. Because you get on there, name calling and all that other shit, it gets off boxing. That's what happens on this YouTube shit all too often. You get on here talking about debates, and then you want to damn get in a full-blown argument. Gary Russell Jr., their film. You sound like a casual, a full-time casual asking who's better, Michael Gamboa. You sound like a full-blown casual, bro. You can't even admit the fact on how the fight played out. So if you're not gonna acknowledge and give credit to Crawford, and we're making analogies here about featherweights that they choose to bring up, then you're not even being fair to the game of just having a boxing dialogue and a discussion. You're not even being fair. You're not even coming around here with being logical about it. You just want to come over here and just argue and deflect. That's not the way boxing dialogues get anywhere. It's not even productive to the listener. If you're not going to give Crawford credit for stopping Gamboa, who was undefeated at the time, and they had pretty much the same record, I believe, of wins and losses, then you just over here pretty much just want them be in an argument, man. Oh, I agree. It ain't a debate if you don't listen to the other person's point. You just waiting for your turn to talk so you can regurgitate the same talking points over and over again. That's pretty much what you're gonna get, bro. I put it up there. That's what I told Money when I was over there. No knock on Money. I said, man, I done heard everything you got to say. You're regurgitating the same talking points over and over and over again. And that's what they do. They talk about the same shit over and over again. You got to come up and tell a different story to prove your point. You can't just regurgitate the same talking points, and those talking points have areas that's debatable, right? That's not based on facts, but it's just opinions. And you try to take an opinion and turn it into a fact. But hey, we definitely stop in a little bit later. Appreciate y'all for turning up and coming on here, support the channel. Real talk. Big salute to supporters of WCS, man. And even those that's over here that's talking to the other listeners. Y'all talking about some boxing shit. I don't mind that. I don't mind y'all disagreeing with one another. That's just the way it's gonna be on here. You know what I'm saying? Even though there is some bias going on from the aerosexuals, y'all talking boxing. I ain't nobody timing nobody out for talking about boxing. But as long as you it don't go anywhere else with it. That's off boxing. That's all I'm saying. And I know it's some of my good fans that's over here, you know what I'm saying, under fake accounts. I know, under ghost accounts. It's okay. But shout out to all y'all. Turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports, man. Hit the like button on your way out. Even if you subbed or not, I'll appreciate if you hit the like on the way out. Salute.